It's Sunday, Poseidon.
Yes.
You ready for this?
Yes.
You ready? You got this?
Yeah.
Before we get started, Poseidon, let's talk about our new sponsors.
Oh.
Polysleep. What do you know about Polysleep, Poseidon?
I know that they make very good mattresses.
Yeah.
Nay, excellent mattresses.
Excellent mattress. Polysleep. Head over to polysleep.ca and use promo code Pantelis25 to get yourself 25% off everything on the site. Now, you know Polysleep? You know what they told me? I didn't know about this. They have this antimicrobial foam because you're all dirty bastards. And apparently, after years of using a mattress, it gains like 10 pounds in weight, they said.
10 pounds.
Because of your dead skin and your sweat, in your case, semen. Disgusting. Polysleep.ca, use promo code Pantelis25. You get 25% site-wide, which is pretty cool because Poseidon's already planning on getting some pillows. He says he needs luxurious pillows. I'm looking, maybe I'll get a mattress. Support them since they're supporting the show. Who the fuck knows? Yeah, polysleep.ca. You're gonna hear about them a lot this week. They're sponsoring all the shows this week, so you'll hear about them. And if you don't know about them, now you do. They're a Canadian company. They're actually from Montreal.
Yeah, local.
They build everything here. It's not brought from overseas. They don't like foreigners. It's all local. It's all made local.
All local. Support local business.
Yeah. Polysleep, there's links in the description. Polysleep.ca. Use the promo code Pantelis25. Get yourself 25% off. What a weekend it has been, Poseidon.
Yes.
There was a screw up yesterday with a movie we wanted to watch, and then we ended up uncovering that you've seen nothing in the View SQ universe. You didn't know anything about Kevin Smith or Jay and Silent Bob, so we started you off in the middle.
Okay.
You got to see Chasing Amy.
Yeah.
And then people in the chat were making fun of you because it was very similar to you falling in love with your escort co-host.
Well, let's just say it gave me some ideas.
And it made everyone like, yeah, it's gonna be Poseidon this week. Poseidon's gonna be going on the Polysleep website. It's pretty cool actually though that they're 100% local.
Yeah.
And they send it. They have no physical stores. They send it to you.
Well, yeah, that's how like brick and mortar is dead, I think.
Really? Huh? I like going visiting stuff.
Me too, but I think especially with the pandemic, brick and mortar is kind of dead.
Yeah, Amelie has it right. It was fucking cringy as shit. If you saw... Here's the thing. Here's the feedback I got from the episode. I said, look, it's... Spirit just called me and said, look, it was good, but he's got to stop talking about banging the escort. Which is the advice I'm giving you. Yeah. This is one of your biggest fans said this, so I'm just letting you know what the thoughts are.
But it was just for that moment because I know it's cringy and funny in a way, you know.
It is fun. Your cringe is humorous
because I am a ridiculous human fucking being.
You are,
you know. But yeah, no. The focus is on other stuff.
All right, so we talked about Polysleep. Now let's look at the chat. We got Captain Yola. We got Amelie in the chat. Dennis the Max, he's part of YouTube Mafia. I see him here because he's got a solid snake avatar. We got Richard Kish. Ganji's here. Codex is here. Trey, cool. Pat, Steph, all the way from Vegas. Michelle Obama's here. Banjo-Kazooie. I laugh because of the Michelle Obama because Barack stopped coming, but we got Michelle. That's good. Gapes is here. Good old Gapes. Gapes sent his CV. He sent over his CV and the stuff he works on, so we can see that he's very talented. The Jofo boys are in the chat. All right, Tommy's here. Okay, we got people. I'm going to forget a lot of people since more and more are stepping in. You guys, did you see Chris D'Elia's video?
No, I haven't, but apparently he's back.
Well, he made a video. I think he's back, I guess. It was kind of there was some stuff that I didn't expect, but it was what we talked about. He said, look, I didn't do anything illegal or anything like that. It's just I had to evaluate myself. And, I mean, good for him. I don't know if that should be out in public. Like, it was definitely his business about cheating on his girlfriends and going on, like, it is a fucking problem, you know.
Hold on, cheating on his girlfriends?
He's cheated on everyone, even his current fiance, he said.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
that's no good.
Yeah, it's not good. But he was talking about how it was, being a guy and then getting all that attention. In any city you go to, there's like 50 messages you could send. So it was, you get it. Like, it was it was an honest thing. It's just, I feel like it should be private.
Yeah, but you know how it is nowadays.
He's too public, so people want to know.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that came out, and I was like, "Ooh, fuck, that's what, good though. At least start coming back because he didn't, like I said, he didn't do anything illegal. He was trying to bang everyone. So there's no reason to bar him from working.
Like it was the fucking devil.
Well, because some of the girls were like 19, or that's what I think. He didn't do anything with them, but because they were chatting, which is still kind of like don't chat with 20-year-olds either.
Yeah, I get it. I get it, but me, I always look 21 and over.
Oh, you look.
Me, I ask. Like,
you ever ask people for physical ID when you meet them?
No, but I always make sure there's proof of me asking.
You're like, oh yeah, you just pull out your phone. What's that for? Is it a selfie? Yeah, it's a selfie. By the way, how old are you?
No, but I'll always ask indirectly. Like I never go outright like, how old are you, by the way? Like I'll always ask like, oh, and what do you do for school and this, that, and what are you doing?
Sometimes you have to ask a woman how old she is. I know they say you shouldn't, but my buddy, that's how his bar got shut down. You gotta ask. You gotta ask them.
That's different. That's a different situation. But like this is a girl like.
Why haven't you asked her about their age? I heard it's impolite. That is a 12-year-old, sir. Just drinking tequila.
A cigarette in the mouth. But no, like I always ask like indirect because like I feel like especially if you're trying to sleep with a girl, like it's always very awkward. Oh, by the way, how old are you? You know what I mean? Like it's a little awkward, And
yeah, any diseases I need to know about.
Yeah, and you're kind of killing the mood. You know what I mean?
You feel like you're turning into a vibe killer.
Yeah, there you go. So I'll always be like, oh, and what do you do? And then this, that, and usually like a lot of them go to school and they'll say how many years they've been in university, yada yada yada, and what they're doing, their bachelor's or the master's. Yeah. And then from that, I kind of identify how old they are. Or a lot of them are smart and they'll catch on and they'll be like, I'm 23, by the way. You know what I mean?
Just remember that if we don't lose this is the complaint number for
yeah, perfect. I got it.
File number for the complaint we made to Canada Post.
Yes, I've been thinking about that all weekend.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lose it. Poseidon was harassed by a Canada Post delivery driver. Like verbally assaulted. So, and the guy tried to pull a Karen on us. I said, you know what? All right, bro. I'm going to fucking pull a Karen on you. So he called and brought, like, who's the delivery driver to come here and yell at you and threaten to not deliver mail? That's crazy.
Yeah, who the fuck is he?
Yeah. Let's see. The mofo says, I made a dream about you both.
Interesting.
You came to my house because you shipped large amounts of weed at my address. Neither. Actually, you smoke a bit. I don't.
I haven't smoked. I'll smoke every so often.
It's not a believable scenario, but at the same time, a believable scenario.
Yeah. But no, I'm good. I'm good with weed. Like I don't smoke every day. Like last time I smoked was like a week ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just from time to time, just
relax, chill. I'm. You know what I'm doing here? I'm writing notes because there was stuff that I saw that I wanted to talk about. One of them was Facebook Australia. Did you see?
Yes. What happened? Mark Zuckerberg banned
all news in Australia, all Australian news, like real news, like even weather updates, anything that's news related, blocked it, which is crazy because it comes so close now after like the election and how people were warning, if you let these tech giants take too much control, they're gonna start doing crazy stupid shit that they don't like oh, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
And they haven't even waited a year. So Australia is learning it the hard way. That's too much power.
But hold on, why though?
There was some disagreement with the government there, like with Facebook and the government. Okay. And Facebook's like, hey, you know what? Now you're not allowed to have any news on our platform, from Australia. And like, what do you mean? Anything. Weather updates, none of that shit's allowed. We'll take it all down. So like weather updates were getting taken down and people were losing their shit.
That's ridiculous.
And especially the way Facebook is, it's integrated to everything. Yeah. You kind of use it some people use it for news updates, like they create groups or there's an emergency, check in, so it's kind of fucked up that they're doing that.
That's very fucked up, man. That's
super crazy.
It's very, again, Orwellian.
Yeah. Facebook's in charge. Yeah. Zuckerberg. A robot is in charge.
Yeah, yeah, bro. This guy's creepy.
He's an android.
This guy, this guy's creepy as fuck.
My Facebook page is getting blocked. It's gonna take me down. Madonna, please, my God, so many good jokes in the replies. I had retweeted yesterday about the Madonna thing. She wrote this whole thing about how she's tired of the patriarchy having their boots to her neck or something. Madonna, worth millions. Madonna, like people wrote, used to take men on a leash by their penis into the club. Like,
are you serious?
Yeah. The patriarchy's really held her down. Worth a couple of billion. It's she's. I mean, I know some of you're suffering. You might be living paycheck to paycheck, maybe getting beaten up at home. You don't have it as bad as Madonna. Madonna really has taken the brunt for everyone these past couple of years. What a fucking dummy.
I find that shit funny, but
I'm tired of the man holding me down. You are the man.
Yeah. I find that shit incredibly hilarious that she would actually come out and say something like that, especially somebody who's made so much fucking money. But it also pisses me the fuck off.
It makes you a little angry.
It makes me a little bit angry.
But that's assuming that your fan base is fucking retarded. That's assuming that they're so you assume that they're so dumb, they're going to be like, free Madonna. From what?
Well, this past year, we've kind of learned that.
Yeah.
That people are fucking idiots.
No one has as bad as Madonna. Let's be honest. No, Madonna. feel bad for Madonna.
Oh, speaking of the patriarchy, I saw a tweet from what's his face, Tim Dillon.
Yeah,
it was fucking hilarious.
About her?
No, he goes, podcast is delayed because of the patriarchy.
Sorry, yes, I like that. It's funny.
Yeah. I was like, that's funny.
This fucking guy. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of other podcasters, I've been listening a lot to Flagrant 2.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like history podcast. Oh, Flagrant 2. You like Flagrant 2?
Bro, Flagrant 2.
Fucking Akasha's our boy, bro. You gotta
primo fucking dudes, bro.
Yeah, they're just wacky. They're just doing their thing.
They remind me of us a bit.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm waiting to hear.
Oh no, that was it.
That was it?
Yeah, that's why I like it so much. It's like listening to us, but not us. You get it?
Yeah. I get it. I get what you're trying to say.
Wait.
I get what. It's trying to be offensive.
What? No.
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, like I've been listening to a lot of their episodes, and Andrew Schultz is actually a very smart guy.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
If Akash and Schultz were fat, they'd be us.
They're skinny us.
Yeah. We're flagrant 3. We're flagrant 3. Flagrant 4. There's only 2 of you. We know. We know.
But yeah.
Yeah,
so
they are good.
I've been listening to them a lot. And
they're very good. Tim Dillon, same thing. Anybody who's does this like independent and said fuck everyone and can actually build something, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're very good. You got to meet Schultz last night. Last Just for Laughs.
Yeah, I got to meet him.
Yeah. All cool people.
Very cool.
So yeah, so I saw the Madonna thing and I was like, fucking Madonna, you look stupid. But then in the same kind of like Twitter feed that I was looking at, I saw a Danish woman who said, I refuse to shave my eyebrows or my mustache for a man, like to get a man. And then she's like, I refuse to give in to that, or give in or something. But it's like, all right, well then stay single. Whatever the fucking tell you.
Well, no, she can still get a closeted homosexual, man.
No, that doesn't make any sense what you're saying. You just want to throw in closet homosexual. You thought it would be funny. But no, it's just because...
It was funny in my head.
Because here's the thing. I actually put thought into this. Because she's making it seem like, oh, it's the patriarchy, it's men or something like that, like social norms that I have to shave my mustache or my eyebrow. Well, no, it's just if you want... Like most guys won't be attracted to a lady with a mustache or a beard or whatever. That's just what it is. You're not doing it, you know? Because by that logic, it's like, I'm not wiping my ass. If you love me, you gotta love me with shit on my... Well, no, bro. Then you're the problem. Like you're setting the odds against you greatly. So her, like when I saw her, like with the unibrow and the mustache, and then she's if I want a man, I'll get him. I'm like, well, that's fine. You can. It's up to you. It's your prerogative. But just so you know, the reason why they're not coming after you is not because they're evil misogynists. It's because this is disgusting. That's why. Yes. You know.
And also, it's not the patriarchy that does that necessarily. Usually, you know, it's women that enforce fashion trends on other women. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
So.
No, but I'm a guy. I could tell you personally, I don't like mustaches on women.
Yeah.
And there's women who don't like beards on men. Yeah, but there's women who like beards on men. There's women who don't like hairy-chested guys. There's women who like guys with hairy chests. You know, everybody has. So who am I to be like, accept me like this? I don't like that. Well, you better fucking like it. That's crazy.
Well, no, but what I'm trying to say is we don't enforce it like women do on other women. You know, like we'll be vocal about like, yeah, we don't like it, but we're not gonna be like, go shave or fucking wax or, you know, we're not.
We're not enforcing it by law. But socially, it is enforced. Yeah. It's kind of like if you want to go to a specific establishment and you're dressed like a bum and they won't let you in. Yeah, they're not really forcing you. You don't have to go buy regular clothes, but you're not going to get in there. So you get what I'm saying?
Depending on the establishment. Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's not a case. It's not the patriarchy that's making the decision for it. It's not people aren't getting around being like, we're not going to date her because she refuses to come to our norm. No, it's people are like, ugh, who's this guy? Yeah. And she's like, I'm Melissa. And they're like, well, the fuck you are.
But they make it seem that way.
Yeah, but it's not true. It's just, you can't force people. If they don't like you, they don't love you. If they find it disgusting, they find it disgusting. Yeah. There's some women that love beards, some women that hate beards. What do you want me to do? You better accept me with the beard. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. It's completely insane. Like, it's a crazy person argument.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know why they do that shit.
I got something for you.
Yes.
I got something juicy. I don't know if you saw this.
Oh, I like juicy stuff.
Whistleblower inside the Coca-Cola Corporation. You didn't see this? Coca-Cola was having they were doing like, what's it called? What is it called? These fucking, what do you call them? When you meet all your fucking employees.
Meeting?
No, like a briefing. What the fuck was it? I forget the name. A training. They were training, and they were telling people one of the things you should do is be less white. And there's a big slide. There's a big slide that just says be less white. Bro, it's fucking hilarious, especially considering that the first mascots were polar bears. It's fucking and also the fact that cocaine started Coca-Cola. Like, be less white is a great thing to tell people. But yeah, be less white. That's what they said.
I can't believe this.
You know how we're going to sell drinks? How? Be less white. Listen, Jeremy. I've had enough of your bullshit around here. How crazy is that?
That's insane.
How racist is that, too? Be less white.
It's incredibly racist. And fucking, how do you...
You're probably wondering why I've invited you to this meeting. Yeah. Jamal, we need you to be less black.
See, if it was like that, there would be complete outrage.
Well, there's still outrage, but even if it was like that, I would have the same reaction. I just think it's ridiculous. It's complete lunacy.
But what I mean is, by the left, there would be a complete outrage. Like, if they had a side that said, be less black, or forget it'd be all over the fucking place.
Yeah. Well, it depends. If they said, be less black, be more brown, then they could have got away with it.
Yeah. I see.
Be less white.
Be more brown.
That was the funniest fucking thing.
Be less white.
There's a couple of videos online people made of it. Yeah, the guy it was a slideshow, and he was showing it. And one of the things was be less white. And I was like, oh, that is fucking amazing.
Let me guess. This was a white man that was doing this.
The whistleblower? No, I think it was a woman.
No, I mean the guy that was doing the presentation.
Yeah, I think it was a woman. I'm not sure. I think it was a woman.
A white woman. So I
probably. Yeah. Well, it's not I mean, I don't know who comes up with this kind of shit for companies.
Yeah, it's kind of retarded.
There's always like a dumb team that's in there, and they're like, well, these are the new norms to make sure that people are happy. It's like, you know what really pisses people off? What? Whitey. We sell soda. I know we sell soda. However, to make people more comfortable, we got to make them think that the soda isn't coming from Whitey. I know that seems unnecessarily racist. Like, we're just selling soda. Maybe we shouldn't get involved in race stuff. No, we should, as long as it's not white. No whites allowed. I'm not sure this is the road we want to go down, Karen.
Could you imagine being the CEO of Coca-Cola and just...
Fuck CEO. I can imagine being in that meeting as an employee. I wouldn't be able to not laugh. Be less white. I'd be like, I got this. Trudeau, you're in. Bring the costume. This is your time to shine. This is your time to shine. Be less white. Oh.
By the way, speaking of Coca-Cola, you know it's a terrible, terrible fucking drink, eh?
Of course it's terrible. But we have a Coke here for our guests.
Yes, Coca-Cola. I will not drink that.
For the record, I don't drink it, but some guests like Coca-Cola. And you know how executive we make the guests feel here? Our Coca-Cola is in old school bottles. So, like, yaha.
Shaped like a Coke bottle, literally.
Yeah, well, the Coke bottles. Glass bottles, bro.
No, but
I realized something right now. In case somebody actually does want a Coke bottle, can we open them by hand, or do I need a can opener? Do I need like one of those openers?
Know. Good question.
Well, we're gonna find out when somebody asks for one.
But this drink is so weird. First of all, not only can you clean fucking rust off of metal with this thing, but I saw a video on Facebook. What this guy did, he lit up a candle, made the wax drip in like a glass, and then stuck the candle lit up on the bottom. So it's just a candle. And then like something about, he poured Coca-Cola in it basically. Look, and it stayed lit.
You didn't have to say any of this. People know that Coke is corrosive. You could put pennies in it. Coke is corrosive. So is ketchup.
But how does the fire stay lit?
I don't know about that. I didn't see your science experiment.
He subdued. Look, I don't know.
Subdued.
He submerged. The candle with the flame completely under Coca-Cola, and the Coca-Cola got lighter.
Brodigan just dropped $5 in the super chat because of my hair. He said my hair looks really nice today. I literally washed, blow dried, and came straight here, Brodigan. The fact that you noticed, oh yeah. Look at that, Brodigan. Oh yeah. By the way, Brodigan, I was thinking about it this morning. I can't wait till the goddamn airlines, everything's open, and I don't get in trouble if I leave. So we can head down to Texas.
Hey.
Fucking check that out. By the way, Texas is fucking open. I saw Chrissy Mayer was at Hyenas. Everyone's performing. Like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, it's a comedy club.
Oh, okay.
In Dallas. I was like, what the fuck? All my American friends are fucking, they're touring, they're doing shit.
Texas and Florida and Quebec is the only place with a curfew.
God damn
in North America. The only place with a curfew in North America.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking ridiculous?
Wait, we're the only curfew?
Yeah, in North America.
Damn it.
The only province / state with a fucking curfew. You believe this shit?
It's a little unbelievable, yeah.
Oh, and speaking of Texas,
For the record, I gotta say something.
yeah,
Even though we have our papers, except for that close call where the guy chased me and then didn't do anything, I have not been stopped by the cops whenever I'm heading back home after recording.
knock on wood, no,
You neither.
no. And one time,
You think we're giving them a bad rap? Because they have stopped. They've given a lot of tickets.
know.
Do you think the people that are getting these tickets are like completely out of the norm? Because I have a theory. That the guy scanned my plates last time, and he saw that I was heading towards where I live.
nah,
So he's like, "Oh, okay, this is obvious. He was probably working. He's going to show me a paper. I don't want to deal with this. He's going home."
nah.
I'm not saying that's right. The fact that there's a curfew is crazy, but I am surprised that
Well, I saw a video on TikTok
Yeah.
that it's these fucking kids that do
pranks.
frauds.
Oh, fraudsters.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you can't tell that they are, like, they don't say it, but you could
they
tell.
don't mention at all their Algerian nationality.
But what I'm trying to say is,
Are they Moroccan?
what I'm saying is, you could tell that they're up to no good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You could tell these kids that.
What are you trying to say? Just say it.
I'm just saying they're 20 years old and they're driving around Range Rover SVRs, which is a $225,000 truck.
You have something against successful Moroccans. That's your problem. That's your problem. I don't like your style.
But what they do is, they had taken a video where they were fucking going around the streets after curfew, fucking drifting, doing crazy shit, and they were just collecting. Then they bragged about collecting tickets and how they didn't affect their bank account and shit. So like, yeah, like shit like that, they'll give tickets, or they'll harass Uber Eats drivers.
Well, that's a waste of money on their part. That doesn't. To me, that's not impressive. So you're like, yo, I collect all these tickets, I'm paying them. To me, that's not like, yo, this guy got money to spend. This guy's an idiot. You can spend that money on something else.
Yeah, 100%. Like, invest the money.
Yeah.
But at 20 years old, you're fucking retarded. Like, I was retarded when I was 20.
Yeah. I'm glad it took time for me to do something cool.
Yeah.
I would have ruined it all.
Yeah.
I would have said it. I would have pulled a fucking Chris D'Elia.
Yeah. But, anyways. So I saw that. They harass Uber Eats drivers a lot.
Yeah. I know. They beat the shit out of one of them and,
Yeah.
and claimed that he attacked them.
Yeah. Fuck, man. I hope this guy sues.
Yeah, I hope so too. I think he will, but his whole case is crazy. Like everyone's just getting too involved in it. I'm gonna leave him alone for now. Let him do his own thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do what Coke is asking: be less white. Less white.
But you're not really white.
I know I'm a Greekster,
You know?
but to them, to the regular racist, they just see me as a white guy.
So then
Get away with it.
Would you say that they're judging by skin color?
They do. That's what they always do.
That's all they're doing.
And they get mad. Like, remember the girl that got mad at me on Twitter? She was calling me I forgot what American. And this
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm not American, and then I'm Greek, and then people were like, yeah, even his name, like,
Yeah.
like it was pretty obvious. And she was saying something about Mexico that I didn't even know about. I was like, I'm not American. I got, and then she's like, yeah, well, fuck.
Well, that reminds me. Remember that time where I wore the "Make America Great Again" T-shirt
Yeah, and the hat.
and the hat, and I got fucking heat from this one girl?
But you did it on purpose. You did it to get heat. You
true.
pulled a Larry David. That's exactly what Larry David did. He
That's
put the
true.
MAGA hat on purposely. He's like, no one wants to deal with me. No one wants to talk to me. I get to pass lines. It's amazing. Do you remember that episode? Did I ever show you that episode? It was in the last season.
I haven't seen that episode.
Bro,
no.
it was incredible. He realized that people, he was like, this is me. He puts the MAGA hat on. No way. And then he was, the best was he cut someone off. He's in traffic and the guy gets really pissed off. He's like, hey, what the fuck? He's yelling. He's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. He puts the hat on. The guy's like, it's cool, man. It's cool. Just go. Just go. It was the funniest thing, bro. It was like he just wants to be left alone all the time.
Yeah.
I fucking love Larry David.
I don't blame him.
I think they're working on a new season.
Yeah? How many
Yeah.
seasons are there now?
10 or 11.
Fuck, it's going to take me a while to catch up to that show.
They're not long. They're not like the old school seasons of 20, 30 episodes. These are like 10 episode seasons. They're short. And they're half-hour episodes.
But what I mean is I want to start from season 1.
Yeah, they're half-hour episodes.
Oh,
In a week, if it's just something you watch at night for an hour and a half, you're going to get through like most of it.
So like, let's say I watch 2 hours, 4 episodes.
And they're like half-hour HBO. They're 28 minutes.
Yeah, let's say I do this Saturday, Sunday. Let's say an hour and a half, 3 episodes a day times 2. That's 6 episodes a week.
Yeah.
That's 6 times 4 is what?
We're not going to depend on you to count. Anything you say is going to be false.
24 episodes a month.
Speaking of episodes,
Yes.
I'm still writing our show. We're supposed to start filming in, I guess, May, if my schedule is correct. God damn. Well, I said I don't want to give away any plot points. Some of it is going to be hard to film.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to be dressing up as a woman in one of the episodes.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is going to be funny and weird.
You're going to be playing basketball against the girls. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to dominate. It's one of the episodes, yeah. It's fucking golden.
You're the best.
You get mad that I'm coaching a girls' team, and then you get mad that I'm not giving you any attention. So you join another team, identifying as a woman, and you just dominate. Yeah. And then I'm the bad guy. Because I'm like, this is bullshit. This guy can't play. I'm like, why are you a transphobe? I'm not transphobic. This guy's not trans. He's just an asshole. But then everybody hates me. They're like, look at this guy. He's such a bigot. I'm like, I'm not a bigot. He's not I know him. He's not trans. He's an asshole. Yeah. And you're downing estrogen pills?
No!
Yeah. It's this whole thing that I wrote. Yeah. It's pretty funny. I was writing it today and I was laughing.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah. I don't know how the fuck we're going to... Well, I know where. I already have the location and all that stuff of one of the scenes. It's just... Anyways, we're gonna. I don't want to give away too much, but it's gonna be a fun episode.
This just made me very excited, by the way.
I'm taking estrogen pills.
No.
Because you're a method actor. I'm expecting you to down a lot of estrogen.
What? No, because I'm thinking about, because now you told me this, and now my mind's going off racing about what else you wrote, and I know it's gonna be crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be. No, I already told you guys. I'm going all out. Like,
yeah. And
if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right.
Yeah, and I'm very excited.
You should be. It's gonna be good. You're fucking hilarious.
Why?
Poseidon has to do a drag queen with the angry white man Yan Terio, but you're not gonna be very draggy like the way I described it. But it's more of, but you're gonna be overly aggressive. You're gonna
I could do that.
You take it very seriously.
I could. Don't worry about
You're
it.
gonna be MVP of the league.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, they're gonna call you a brave woman. And I'm gonna be angry the whole time. And I'm like, he's angry because he's transphobic. Like, he's not trans. Like, he's just an idiot. Yeah.
I can't wait. Speaking of situations like that, like, you know, it's been happening in real life also. Have you seen did you see the weightlifting thing?
No.
You didn't see it? Fuck, where did I see it? I think I saw it on Twitter. It was a man who basically, I think we spoke about this.
Oh, this was years ago. Yeah. He got mad at the fact that you could just identify. You don't have to prove anything.
Yeah.
So he identified as a woman, broke all the weightlifting records, and then went back to being a man.
Yeah.
Like, he's a rapper, I think, in Britain. He did
yes.
it. Yeah. He did it. He did it to do exactly what I'm doing with the show too, to prove the lunacy of just saying, all right, I could be this for a day.
Yeah.
You know?
This is exciting.
That's one episode.
Yeah.
But in every episode, the whole theme is I have to get shit. Like, I have to be the bad guy at the end. Like this.
Oh, really?
Where everybody, because I find it funny. Like, I love those Larry David moments where everybody just hates him.
Yeah.
It's just funny to me. It's like, fuck this asshole. Like, son of a bitch. I don't know why I find that funny.
Fuck.
But it makes me happy.
This is going to be epic.
Pantelis, you should interview Rita Baga for the French cast. Mike Ward had Rita on Suzukud. I don't know who Rita is. Is Rita a comedienne? Then perhaps maybe.
Oh, Rita.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I heard? Rita Baga.
Rita Baga.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, man.
I actually have some emails to send to some people for the French cast. That reminds me. I'll do it tomorrow. I have to look over Gapes' stuff tomorrow too. See what we can use Gapes for. Because he keeps making a lot of cool stuff.
Seems very good at what he
seems
does.
Motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike present company.
How am I not
Actually,
motivated?
you've been really motivated lately.
I've been here every day.
You built your bridge again with the late great Guido Grasso.
Yes.
Good job. You guys have rectified your differences?
No.
Okay. But will you be back this week with a new episode of The Intellectuals? Yes. That's important. That's a start.
I'm actually meeting up with him tomorrow.
Okay, to go over details?
To go over the details of the show. I don't want to... I want to focus on work. Everything is going to be work focused.
Interesting. I like your style.
You know what I mean? No more bullshit drama, even though sometimes by mistake I tend to cause.
But you guys, you're not friends yet. You're not over all your shit.
No, I'm over it.
But he's not over it.
I don't know, but I mean, like, I'm basically, how you say? I'm putting my differences in the way, like, to make it work. You know what I mean? I'm all about making it work now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to focus on what I got upset about or what he got upset about. I just want to focus on, like,
moving forward.
Return the page, moving forward.
But all the fans give a shit about now is the intellectuals. Is it going to work?
Of course.
Okay. Guido's in the chat right now.
Good.
He said, fuck Poseidon. I'm breaking his legs when I see him.
Good. I want to see him try.
No, he didn't say that. Calm your tits. He said, we won't fuck anymore. It's just work now. You forgot the word around. You forgot the word around, Guido. Because now it just sounds like you guys were having sex instead of working. I know that you meant you won't fuck around, but you wrote you won't fuck anymore.
I think he did that on purpose.
He may have done it on purpose.
I think he did that on purpose.
Have you guys been having sex in my studio?
All kinds, bro. Every time you're not looking, I slip it in his butt cheeks.
By the way, you better watch yourself.
Yes.
You better watch yourself because the prostitute told me that you were trying to have sex with her in my goddamn studio when I wasn't here. And I don't appreciate that kind of behavior. If you would pull something like that, not only would I have to set everything on fire, but I would kill you. But no shenanigans.
No shenanigans. I'm actually proud of myself also.
Why?
Because we met up today to talk about the show. Okay. And I kept it, for the most part, incredibly professional.
Okay, look, first of all, the fact that you're treating your girlfriend like this is weird, but
Okay,
what do you mean mostly professional?
Like, I didn't flirt as much. Like, I can be very flirty, and it's hard for me to turn it off.
Yeah.
You know what? So, for the most part, I think, at least, I kept it professional, which has always been my weakness with, other women. So, I kept it, I'm practicing. Like, I deliberately put myself in a situation where I know...
You're a weird boyfriend. You're a very odd boyfriend, but I think she's cool with it. It's very weird, very weird. Very weird that you treat your lady like this.
And we came up with a few stuff for the show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you bringing in a third person?
I'm working on that.
You're trying to bring another lady in the bedroom with you guys? It's a new relationship, I'm saying. Don't risk it right off the bat. It's a brand new relationship. It's kind of weird inviting other dudes in the sack.
It's not a relationship.
It is, though.
How's it
kind of is.
How's it a relationship?
Well, you guys, don't you have a relationship? Everyone, we have a relationship. Everyone has a relationship.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, okay, yeah. You
have a relationship?
Yeah, she's my co-host.
Yeah. But you're also dating her.
No, I'm not. We haven't been on one date.
What was...
Officially.
Hold on a second. Who's deciding what is in our date? You guys are meeting, you're chatting it up, you're eating and drinking and laughing, being like, haha, we have plans for the future. This is our dreams. That's what couples plan for the future.
Well, no, I'm planning the show out.
Yes. And banging. That's couples stuff. That's couples. Couples bang and plan the future.
Well, no, we didn't plan banging.
No, I'm not saying, couples don't plan banging. I'm saying you're banging and you're also planning future projects. All the time. And you talk about future projects. That's a relationship. That's it. And
that was while she was working. So it's a difference. It's a business transaction.
Oh, that's
it wasn't.
My social media handle is by my niece, Guido says. Guido, you don't need to hire anyone yet to handle your goddamn social media. You just need to be a fucking adult, log in and tweet. That's it. He's overdoing it. He's making things too difficult.
Yeah.
He's turning rocks into mountains is what he's doing.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too.
I know. You both do it. And that's why when you guys are together, that whole debacle happens.
Yeah.
You both overdo it and everything is super complicated when it isn't, and then you guys blow up. And then one of you goes to the mental hospital. The other guy's out there with hookers. You know how hard it is? You have no idea how hard it is leashing these guys in. You have no idea how hard it is to leash these fuckers in.
Look, I've been working on myself a lot, so I'm trying to leash myself. You know what I mean? Because anyways, I'm not.
Like, I finally get Poseidon out. I'm like, okay, he's not in a crack den with prostitutes. I got him out. I'm like, nice. And then like, what happened to Guido? And Poseido's like, oh, he's in the mental hospital. Like, son of a bitch.
No, but like, I've been working on myself.
I know. You've been doing good. Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just
Yeah, the OnlyFans, the closest thing to an OnlyFans podcast we have is In Bed with Poseidon on Saturdays on the Patreon.
Yeah.
That's the closest you're going to get.
It's just, it's hard because you're always in competition with yourself. You know what I mean? So you always have to unlearn stuff.
Old habits.
They
do die hard.
That you develop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're always competing with yourself. And when you're competing with yourself, it's all internal. You know what I mean?
Guido's writing in the chat, letting everyone know that he was in the mental hospital again last week. Guido, you don't need to tell them. They're going to find out next episode. You guys are going to talk about it for sure.
Yeah.
So right now, Guido has a fucking card. He has a card. He has a card there. They stamp it. He's a frequent flyer.
Oh, yeah, like
they give him the good Jello when he shows up.
Like they do at some car washes where they clip the...
Yeah, they're just clipping. And they're like, sir, you got yourself a free Jello. And he pulls out another 4 cards. No, I got more than that shit. Like, goddamn, dude, you just want to move in. Would you like to move in, sir?
Yeah.
The funniest thing that ever happened to Guido's a VIP. The funniest mental hospital story with Guido was the time where they put him in the morning. He's like, "Look, guys, I gotta go do a podcast," and then they let him out. And Mike was like, "God damn, your Patreon has a lot of pull." They're like, "Fuck," he's like, "He can't miss the intellectuals."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm selling signed hospital bracelets. You know what's funny, Guido? That might be actually something that people would like in like a year. That's like memorabilia.
Yeah,
because you can't. That's something that it's closed in that time. Like you go in there, that's your bracelet from that time you went in, and it's a rare item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, what I'm trying to do with the show is I'm trying to kind of disconnect about us talking about. You know what? I'm going to prepare with him first.
And prepare with Guido first. You guys rationalize what you're going to do.
Exactly. Because I've noticed some stuff.
Good. I'm proud of you guys.
You know, and I'm trying to improve it.
Yeah. So for those of you who are new here and don't know, so Pantelis Live is our chance every week on Sundays. We get on here and we talk with everyone. We look at the chat. We just chill, shoot the shit, and we prepare for the next week, and we let everyone know what's happening, and people get to ask us questions about the shows they saw in the entire week previous, and it's just a shooting the shit podcast. However, the intellectuals, he wants it more themed, which is perfect. And you and Guido are going to get together for the Wednesday show, which is the intellectuals, which might be moving to Thursdays. I'm thinking about that, permanently Thursdays. I'll tell you guys why, because since Wednesday's 2-drink minimum comes out at noon anyway, you guys have a podcast that day. Thursdays, there's nothing new. I'd rather have the intellectuals in that slot. And then Friday mornings, we have the morning show.
And Wednesday morning.
And Wednesday mornings, yeah. So that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
which I'm producing, and I'm also more serious about the producing thing.
Yeah, you've been. I mean, you fucked up yesterday, but in general, you've been good.
Yeah, I've been good. I'm very serious about the producing. I'm really enjoying it.
You're getting better and better at it. Like I've been watching the morning shows. You're getting good at it.
And yeah. So so my focus is, I'm here. You know.
You're here.
I'm here. I've leashed myself in a way. I'm still a pit bull.
So what's happening with Texas, bro? I saw people that had power the whole time are getting bills of like $11,000, $16,000.
Jesus.
Someone has to explain this to me. I don't understand because you had power, why is it so bad? And they're charging you that. I don't get why they're charging you extra.
I don't know why either, but I saw a video about the United States electrical grid.
Okay.
So apparently all of it is privately owned. And you know how a lot of companies are greedy?
Oh, so they up the price during a storm?
Maybe to make up for everything else. And also...
They do what Uber does. They surge when it's busy.
Yeah, type of shit like that. But also, I didn't read that anywhere. I'm just thinking maybe it's a possibility. Also, what...
Hold on, Johan has said something, and it actually is true. I should address it. He says, I like your French cast, but in English, you speak really fast for a Frenchie. I know. I don't do it on purpose. I don't do it. When I catch myself doing it, I slow down. But... because I don't want to talk too fast. But you know what's fucked up is I'm used to on stage catching myself. So now on stage it's slower. You know, you see my rhythmical, but on a podcast sometimes I still forget it, and I talk really fast. I know. I'm not doing it on purpose at all. It's just the words, they come out like that.
Yeah.
I do it in Greek too.
You're a fast talker.
Yeah, I don't want to be. It's not a good thing because people, especially if it's like their second language, they catch every second, third word. Yeah. And then that's how out of context happens. and they try to cancel you, which is hilarious. Imagine that hashtag cancel Pantelis. From what?
Do you think I'm ever gonna have a hashtag cancel Poseidon?
Look, I'm surprised that you're around right now. I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand how you've made it. I think they're waiting for you to get a really big break and then take it from you.
Yeah.
But it depends what we do.
Especially my parents.
If we continue, your parents are waiting. Your dad's waiting to cancel
My dad is waiting, bro.
But your dad's gonna fuck it up. He's gonna screw himself over.
The lawsuit is waiting.
He's gonna be like this. He's gonna be like, I got it. He's made $1 million. Oh, it's time to take him down. When he was a child, I molested him. You're like, wait, you mean he's like, oh, fuck, hold on. No, cancel this. Is this live? Cancel this, son of a fuck. What I meant to say was, he molested me. You know, he's gonna fuck himself up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think, well, it depends what you do. So if you were in like the mainstream, they could cancel you for like anything. Like, oh, this guy talks about fucking dolphins. I don't like anything. You know, people get angry, and if the companies they're soft enough, they're big pussies, they'll get rid of you so they don't have any trouble. But when you're doing shit independently,
yeah,
unless you're a bad guy that people don't want to support anymore,
yeah,
like you're a rapist, shit like that, that's different.
Yes.
But if it's like, oh, I offended this person by saying this, your own fans aren't going to give a shit. So if you're self-produced, you're building everything yourself, as long as you're not a scumbag, it's not going to change anything.
You're good.
Just continue that route.
And also, I've been studying 50 Cent a lot.
Yeah.
He's very good at being uncancelable. He talks about it as...
well, him too. I mean, what are you going to cancel him for? What's 50 Cent going to get canceled for?
Yeah, no, but what I mean is like he's... I'm not going to say now,
okay,
but...
So I'll give you for like cancel. Like, first of all, I hate even talking about cancel culture, but I'll give you the direct reference to normal life so it'll click. When you work for a company and you are 9 to 5, as opposed to when you own the company. When you work for a company 9 to 5, it doesn't matter how good you are, how the wrong time, you can get fired. Cutbacks, anything can happen, you lose your job. You're at the mercy of someone else, right? Cancel, if you're in the mainstream, it could be something that's really inoffensive, but there's enough backlash about it, they get rid of you from that show or whatever. No. But when you own it, when you're doing your own thing, you have your own fans, even if people that don't follow you get angry, it doesn't change anything. You're back where you started. You still have your own fans.
Yeah, and when
like when you own your company,
and when you own your own company, like what they try to do sometimes though is like you remember that story in Toronto about the guy with the meats.
Yeah,
all those vegans go out and
his restaurant,
his restaurant and that shit. And then he was cutting the meat in front. You know what I mean?
But that's also a little weird because that's not even cancel culture. That's something else. That's your own ideologies. Because I'm a meat eater. Yeah. Love the meats. However, I understand the argument to be vegan. I get it. I understand the argument on, you know, what it does to the planet. I understand the argument of feeling bad for the animals. I understand it completely. Yeah. But just like I'm not going to force you to eat meat, I don't like you coming up to me and forcing me to, you know, close up my restaurant or something like that. That's what I'm saying. Is I get the argument. I listen. I get it. I wish I could go vegan. I love meat too much. But because I do feel bad for these animals and all that. But I'm just saying I don't want to impose that on someone else. It's when people feel the need to impose it on you, that's when I get pissed off.
Yeah. Like religion, like some people in their religion.
Like religion, yeah. So they have to fucking put their religion in your ear.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck off, dude. I'm not interested.
And also, you think they'd calm down because a lot of scientists are working on lab-grown meat.
Yeah, but that's why Mike's legendary, Guido, because Mike's a vegan.
Yeah.
Mike doesn't throw it. Mike's one of my best friends. I'm a fucking meat eater. He's a vegan. Yeah. It's never been a topic of... Dude, back in the day, even politically, you'd be different with someone and it wouldn't even break the friendship.
Yeah.
It's only now that everyone's divided by all these groups that everyone gets mad. What? You like The Mandalorian? I like fucking this other show. Fuck you. Like, they get mad about anything.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, why? Anyways. Like, I forget that Mike is a vegan sometimes.
Because he doesn't seem gay. Yeah, he doesn't push on anyone.
Yeah.
I know. He's most. I don't know. Most. The truth is, most people don't push.
Most people are like that. It's. You know what it is? It's those fucking.
Because you're gonna document when someone's being mean or crazy. You're gonna film it and then you're gonna show it. Like in New York, the guy that was beaten.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
The guy almost to death. You saw that shit on the floor.
Bro.
So that's not everyone in New York is not trying to beat up cyclists.
Yeah.
But you see that you're like, what the fuck's happening in New York? Yeah. But for the record, what the fuck is happening in New York? That is a little crazy. Yeah. There's a lot of violent crimes happening. Right? Like they're on the rise.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everything shutting down didn't help the situation in New York. People going hungry, can't work, you know what I mean? So Spike in crime.
Spike in crime and defund the police, so less cops and all that. It's a whole thing.
It's a clusterfuck.
It's a whole stew of a mess. It's all a circle.
That's gonna be hard to clean up.
New York, New York's gonna be fucking hard. New York's a weird.
Already, New York was a beast of its own, and already the crime rate. You know what I mean? Everyone's so packed in together. You add this into the mix, everyone losing their jobs.
Yeah, Aziz, I haven't watched the Patrice documentary. I was gonna watch it tonight. I was gonna watch it tonight. I hope it's good. I mean, I know it's Comedy Central, so they may have fucked it up. But I like Patrice, so I'm still gonna watch it. But from what I heard, I think Bobby Callie wrote that it was good. I think a few people that I saw on Twitter were saying that they liked it. So I'm assuming it's good. And I'll check it out tonight. It's something for me to watch. I told you I finished all the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yeah, season 1 and 2. Yeah. Now
that's a show I want to watch, but I'm currently watching the Deuce.
Oh, the Deuce. Yeah,
Yes.
I told you it was good.
Yes,
you like it, eh?
Yeah. I love
James Franco.
Yes, the way he plays his roles with the twin, and and he's trying to. He has one twin is trying to build a business and everything, and
the other one's destroying it.
The other one's fucking destroying it.
That's you.
It's literally my head. Yeah. like when I see that, I go, "Oh, holy fuck!" I'm literally both people. It's fucking. It's weird to watch, man.
Yeah, I like Black Mike.
Who was Black Mike again?
It's Black Mike.
Was he one of the pimps? I don't think I've gone that far.
No, what episode are you in? You've met Black Mike?
I forgot.
He's the black guy, but not the big black guy, the smaller black guy.
I'm at the part where he gets 2 people to protect the bar.
2 people, 2 black guys.
2 black guys, yeah.
Yeah, one of them is Black Mike.
Okay. I haven't watched in like a week, so I got to get back into it.
Yeah.
Because I've been busy with live streaming and.
Yeah, no, I like Black Mike, and that and I like the.
One of them is a gun salesman.
Yeah, him. I think he's the one that
Black
I like.
Mike.
Yeah, he's Black Mike.
Okay.
So I like him, and I like the mobster, the main one that's with them.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to see him in a lot of. He always plays that same type of role.
Yeah.
And all the
and he's cruising around with the other guy.
Yeah.
And then like, no,
it's okay. Don't ruin more. Let people watch it. The Deuce is good. You guys should watch it.
It's a very good show.
Yeah.
It's a very good show. Y'all should watch that shit.
Y'all should watch that shit.
Y'all should watch it.
You're gonna like the way it ends too.
Okay.
Because it actually ends.
Yeah, I like it when there's an ending.
Yeah, it actually comes there's closure.
There's closure, but I also like, you know what I've noticed? I also like a lot when the ending is a little bit, not too much, a little bit vague.
How vague are we talking about?
Which leaves an opening for a continuation, a possibility, like just a slim possibility of a continuation, or a possibility of an opening of like, maybe not the same story, but that chains off, like a chain reaction to another story.
A spin-off is what you're saying.
Basically.
But you can spin off anything. You don't need to make it super overt. Winking at. I hate it when they overdo it. They go, right, obvious, we're going to start something with this. It's like, no, you don't.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Like, I like the way The Sopranos ended.
Yeah, well, that everybody else hated the way Sopranos ended. It was one of the most hated endings to a series.
Oh, really?
Everybody was super pissed. All the whole, you just don't know what's going on. Yeah, the whole cut to black.
But I kind of like that.
Explain why.
I don't like. It's just
because there's no spoilers now. Sopranos has been around for a while.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, it gets your imagination.
If I remember correctly, that the restaurant it's panning out and just cuts, and
cuts.
You don't know if they're all getting assassinated. You don't know if this is. There's a theory of it's a dream, or I don't know what the fuck they're saying. So,
but he did actually die. Like they in one of the interviews, what's his face? I think the director, not the director, one of the producers. I think he let it slip or some shit.
That he died.
Yeah.
But when?
At the ending. That it's actually his death. I think he let it slip in an interview or something.
Like right after it's his death, like as soon as it cuts, he gets killed.
As soon as it cuts, he gets killed.
Oh, that's interesting. But again, that's not what they show you.
I know. But I like that whole mystery aspect to it. Like, anything can happen. Anything could have happened. You know what I mean? I feel like it gets the imagination going. You know what I mean? And
do you like M. Night Shyamalan twists? Like, I didn't see that coming. Do you like that stuff?
Yes.
I like twists.
I like twists a lot. I like when I see one thing coming, but then another thing comes. You're like, oh shit, that was pretty cool. Like it keeps me on my toes.
Michelle Obama's talking about losing a couple of bucks on AMC. Yeah, I lost a couple of bucks on AMC too. All right, we tried it. We thought the nerds were gonna lead us to the promised land. They didn't.
Well, they weren't going to let it happen a second time. The big...
They should have, because that's when I entered the arena.
I mean, the big corporations.
Let me get a victory. Let me get a stock win.
You got to get that W.
That's what I was telling Harry the other day.
Yeah.
He's like, you have good stocks that they're going to mature, you know, like uranium and all that. He goes, in a couple of years. I go, yeah, but I want to see I want to have that rush, that feel of an explosive victory. And then I do this.
Yeah. But I feel like stuff like that, the twist, it keeps you on your toes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like that. It sharpens the mind, as they say.
It does sharpen. Oh, I also don't want to forget, because we are at about the halfway point of this episode, Poseidon. And you know what we have to remind people about? Our goddamn sponsor.
Hey.
Do you know who the sponsor is, Poseidon?
Polysleep.
What do they do, Poseidon?
They sell excellently luxurious pillows and mattresses that are antimicrobial.
Oh, what does that mean?
That means that they kill germs. Because
you guys are fucking disgusting. Polysleep.ca. Links are in the description. It is a Canadian company. It's actually from here, from Quebec. They're all local. They don't believe in foreigners. Everything's local. Antimicrobial stuff. They got these mattresses where you could put shit on one side, like if you have your dog or a glass of wine, and you could be on the other side, and it won't bend. The glass of wine will stay up and shit. And you get 25% off everything on the goddamn site. Everything on the site if you use the promo code Pantelis25. Links in the description. Polysleep. Support local, because they support us. So, you know, it's we're local. Aren't we local? We're a local business.
We are local.
I don't know. Any foreigners around here? Give me your passport. Let me make sure. How funny would it be if that's the interview every time I bring someone in? Show me your passport.
Papers, please.
Papers. Oh, born in Beijing. Suspicious. Okay. Yeah, Polysleep. Polysleep.ca, local company. They're helping us out. So links are in the description. Make it easy. Get some pillows. Get some. I know Spirit already told me that he wants to buy pillows now from them and shit. I got some people wanting to get a mattress. Use the promo code Pantelis25. Get yourself 25% off. Site-wide. That's a quarter. That's more than taxes. Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's more than the taxes.
Yes. Yeah,
Spurs
you're
ordering
right.
pillows tomorrow. You see that shit? It works, bro. It works. Advertising on podcasts works wonders.
Of course.
You know what's funny? If people knew how many people we said no to because we didn't want to run their ads, and now it just seems because the first people that we have in a long time are from Quebec, it just seems like we're being racist. we only want local, but it's not true. It's just because it's not a scammy thing.
Yeah.
Basically, if we're gonna have people promote shit, we just don't want it to be scammy stuff. That's why we like Polysleep, and most of our podcast friends are already advertising them. And we have people that have the pillows that bought the mattress, so we know it's good. So we just didn't want to take it. That's why we say no. It's not to,
no,
because especially you, because you have a thread of people being mad at you. But it's more of
what else is new?
Yeah, but just we can't say yes to everything because then whatever. I don't even want to mention companies, especially since they're not paying for the ads. But some of them it's just it feels kind of scammy. We're like, we don't want to promote this shit. I don't give a shit if you're gonna pay us. It's scammy. Yeah. But Polysleep, very good. Very good. Let's see. Pantelis, stop Poseidon from getting a good mattress. He will miss every morning show. Yeah, I'm actually thinking he should get a mattress. Use it from Polysleep now that he has a chance. 25% off is a good fucking deal, bro. Pantelis25, it's a good promo code. Use that shit. He's thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
What kind of bed you have? What's the size? Queen?
Queen, yeah.
They probably have that size. And antimicrobial. What is it?
Antimicrobial.
Yeah, for no germs.
Yes.
You're gonna every time you get in the bed, you're gonna start smoking.
Because I'm a dirty piece of shit. Oh shit!
It's so funny.
Imagine and especially since most people it collects over I don't know how many years, 20 pounds, 10 pounds.
10 pounds, bro. How
10
fucked
pounds
is
of
that?
fucking skin and shit. I mean, it's gonna cut down from 50 pounds.
Also, Dennis is mentioning the Olivia Benarouche podcast because he's seen it, but that's because he's a patron and he's part of the mafia, so he's seen it. But for everyone else, you're getting that podcast tonight. It drops at 10 p.m., I believe, on all the podcast platforms and on the YouTube. So me and Olivia's back almost a year to the day. Weird this week what happened with both English and French podcasts. Not on purpose. It's just the way it came. Both my guests' original appearances on the French and on the English happened a year almost to the day.
Oh, shit.
Very strange.
That's
Very
cool, though.
I didn't notice. It was Ger that brought it up first.
Yeah.
And then her too. She's like, it's exactly a year. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, pretty weird.
Yeah. But pretty cool also.
Yeah, pretty weird. The universe. But it was a good episode. It was we got to banter a bit. We got to talk about what's an offensive joke, why is it offensive, and all that shit. And should you say it? And my motto. Yes, you should.
Especially if it's offensive.
Yeah. Did you have time to check Ottawa to make shows again? Prometheus, I did not check anything in Ottawa because it is Ottawa, but I was thinking, and I am talking with Emil, the tour, as soon as we get a green light, because we're not going to go just to Ottawa, right? As soon as we get the green light and stuff starts easing up, we're going to be the first to start booking everywhere, Toronto too, to repackage the North American tour, and in French as well. If we come to a French city, we're doing it in French, the whole hour. So we're going to rebook everywhere. As soon as the doors are open, it's clean, we know that we can book dates in advance for a while. We're going to rebook the whole thing and end up in your city. And yes, we're going to end up in Ottawa, for sure. We're going to probably... I have to look at spots in Ottawa because I probably won't do it at the Yuck Yucks because they have their own schedule and stuff, and I don't want to... if I do it, I'd rather do it myself again like everywhere else instead of going to a club. So we're going to have to find a good venue in Ottawa. Maybe Parliament. I heard a lot of jokes and fibs are being told in there. Perhaps Parliament Hill. I wonder if they're renting. Think it's a good idea? Hear ye, hear ye. Everybody that comes has to wear those white wigs. Pillow gang. Yeah.
It's me at the entrance with a white wig, no shirt.
Yeah.
Just my
Does
nipples.
Patreon get first access to tickets? Yeah, always. Whenever we sell, even we were doing it last year too. Ticket links go on Patreon first, just to give everyone a fair chance on Patreon, and then it goes public. Yeah. It's the same thing we do with 2 drink minimum and Suzekut tickets. Always the Patreons first, just because you rather have like the hardcore fans first get their seats, and then everyone else.
This is exciting. I can't wait because we had a lot of fun.
I'm actually dreading it a little bit, just because there's a lot of jokes I don't even want to say right now because it's going to be weird. Every show is going to be weird starting. The first 5-10 minutes are going to be weird to get back into the rhythm. And I don't mean telling the jokes. I mean getting people comfortable and all right, forget about your daily routine and masks and get back into laugh mode. So that's going to be a little weird. And it's been so long, but I'm excited to get back.
Yeah.
But I am dreading a bit the beginning, like the first leg is going to be weird.
Yeah. But I mean, you're toughing through it, and
I don't give a shit. Good. Yeah, I've done shows with fucking dude.
Bro, you know how many times I've seen you on stage? You're a professional. I'm
not nervous about me. I'm just saying it just sucks that there's that little gap in the beginning that people are still gonna be. Or you don't know. Maybe I might be over exaggerating. Maybe when we get in, people are already ready. They're like, let's go.
Oh, because they've been waiting for so long.
Yeah, maybe they're just gonna be like, fuck it. We don't need to adjust to anything. We just want to laugh. Let's go back. Because Mike told me like Suzekut now he's doing it live. In front of people, he says they're good, like they're into it, like they want to be there. Yeah, we'll see, because I think we're gonna start doing 2 drink minimum at the Bordel again live. So maybe when that starts, we'll experience, see how people are. Yeah. I just feel like there's gonna be some weirdness.
Yeah,
laughing
possibility,
because I don't think they make you wear your mask when you're sitting down, right?
No.
So people might get nervous. But then again, when we did it live in October, people were fucking fine. Do you remember? People were laughing and.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we're going to have to see.
But we are going to book it. So Prometheus, back to your question. Ottawa is definitely going to be in the mix for sure. I just want to get the green light from more places, just to, because I don't want to do like a one-off and then 2 months later another thing. You got to go with the flow. Plus, it's the same thing with the jokes, right? Like I want to get the rhythm back with the hour. So we're going to just plow through it. And then guaranteed Poseidon's going to be with me. He's not doing stand-up, obviously, but he's always going to be the security at the door and stuff. Emil's going to 100% be with me. He's going to be opening up. And I'm trying to get Spiro to come along, trying to pay Spiro to do security. So we'll see about that, man. Yeah, I like handling it like this, bring my own peoples.
Yeah, 100%.
Gonna hire strangers, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think anyone, Pat, is saying is afraid of Corona anymore. Bro, go all out Florida style. Well, here's the thing. In Florida, though, yes, everything's open, but everyone's also fucking getting coronavirus.
Are they?
Yeah, so like in Miami, let's say, in like a year or two, it'll be amazing because everyone will have already gotten it or whatever. So it's going to be, it won't even be able to spread there. Because even if someone brings it in from the outside,
they've all developed fucking
immunity. So in a couple of years, that's going to be the place to be. But right now, if you go down there, you're kind of accepting that you have to take a month off to recuperate from the virus that you're going to get.
But it's already been almost a year. Mm-hmm. No, if not more.
I know, but you're misunderstanding. We have 2 weeks to flatten this thing. We have 2 fucking weeks, Poseidon.
God damn. But yeah, I'm very excited for things to go back to normal. Like I'm fed up, bro.
I think everyone's on edge.
Yeah. Like I'm fed up of the curfew is driving me completely up the walls.
The curfew is what does it for me.
Yeah.
The curfew is what sets me off. Because the curfew, I have so many reasons why I'm against it.
Yeah.
Civil rights and liberties.
Yeah.
It really fucking bugs me. You want to go for a jog or whatever? Like, fuck you. This isn't helping anyone. Like I used to run in my neighborhood all the time. Remember?
Yeah.
Well, and now that the weather's starting to clear up. By the way, today. Let's talk about it.
Fucking beautiful weather.
Beautiful day. It's still a little cold, but very sunny. I feel there's like a change. We're going into spring slowly. It's coming.
What are we?
It's coming.
We're still February.
It feels like March, though. It feels like March today.
Yeah, but you know the weather patterns here, how they are. Sometimes like it'll give us a bit of a break and be like, and then it'll fucking come and cock slap us.
I think we're gonna have a snowstorm in March.
For sure.
That's how I feel.
For sure, because this weather here likes to fuck with us.
We got babied.
Yeah, the weather I've noticed in Quebec likes to fuck with us.
Yeah, like the government.
Yeah. You guys see the running theme here?
Everyone's fucking with us. I'm tired of this nonsense. Yo, I grew my dog.
Yes.
She's so fucking adorable. So cool. She gains confidence every time you cut her hair.
Yeah.
Because she felt like a crackhead, with her hair all over the place. She's like, oh, she looks like she's smoking crack. And now you could tell she has a little strut in her step. She's like, yeah, that's right, bitches. She's fucking adorable.
She's an adorable dog.
Yeah.
I don't know how you got such an adorable dog.
She's good.
My dog is adorable too, but like your dog is like on another level.
Your dog's racist.
A little bit.
Your dog's a little racist. It's true. My dog's a homophobic dog. I don't know why they're like this, but that's how they are.
But my dog's a bit of a bitch also. Like she'll let me pet her because she wants the pets like a cat. And then after 30 minutes
she'll get tired of it.
She'll get tired of it. No more pets.
Opposite of my dog. My dog can get hours I could pet her. She won't. And then the second you stop, she's like, "Are you fucking joking?"
Yeah, it's so weird. Like my dog, like as soon as I'll walk in to the door, she'll go nuts. She's like, "Oh my god, it's Poseidon. I miss Poseidon." She'll come, she'll bury her face between when I bend over to hug her, to pet her, she'll bury her face like a hug between my arm and my leg on the outside. Yeah. And then I'll pet her. And then but then she'll get tired. She'll run off, bring me her toy. We'll play for a bit. But then she gets tired and she's like, okay, I played. I had fun. But now I want to sit on my couch. And she'll sit on the couch and she won't let anybody fucking approach the couch. She'll growl at you.
Look, your dog's a bitch. I got something for you.
Yes.
Coming to us from, what is this? KTLA. I don't know if this is true. It says it's come from California. Entire Bay Area school board resigns after making disparaging comments about parents without realizing the meeting was being broadcast. So the whole school board there, they were talking shit about the parents. And like, yeah, these fucking dummies. How stupid are these people? And the parents were watching them say this. Like, what the fuck? Did they not know that we're on? And then they all, all right, well, this is a nightmare.
What did they say?
They all resigned.
But what did they say, though?
I'm trying to see if I can find out.
We
deeply regret the earlier comments that were made in the meeting. I want to see what the comments were. Oh, there's a video.
Oh, shit.
If you're going to call me out, I'm going to you up. Sorry, that's just me. This happened during the Oakley Union School District Board meeting last Wednesday. During the conversations, the board's president was heard ridiculing parents who wanted their children to return to in-person learning. Here's more of what was said. They want their babysitters back. Right.
Oh,
right.
I totally hear that because my brother had a delivery. Yeah, my brother had a delivery service for medical marijuana. The high clientele were parents with their kids in school. So when you got your kids at home, no more Friday.
No more Friday.
In a letter to families.
So basically, they were making fun of the parents. They were saying how all these parents just want their kids to go back to school so that we could babysit their kids. But at some point, these kids have to get educated too, right? They have to go to school.
Of course.
And it's like, okay, if you don't want to go back to school, you don't want the kids to go back to school, then maybe you should fuck off and we shouldn't pay you at the same time. Like, take care of these, do your fucking job,
And also, some of these kids are fucking scumbags. Like, I was a scumbag as a kid, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't blame some of the parents for wanting to fucking...
I don't blame some of the teachers either for not wanting... It's just they're ridiculing the parents, but everyone wants their kids to go back to normal if it is.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's such a shock.
Yeah.
They want their kids to go back to school? That's crazy. Like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, see what happens to homeschooled children.
I don't know. Homeschool. You weren't homeschooled. You wish you were homeschooled. I don't know. I'm starting to. There's some homeschooled. It's weird because homeschooled you always associate it to like inbred.
Mm-hmm.
But I've actually seen that there's like really smart people that were homeschooled, but they were like properly homeschooled. It wasn't their mom being like, what's 2 plus 2? Like they had actual curriculums. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm not saying you should. I mean, you got to have the time. Also, homeschool. Can you, if you're homeschooling your kids, does it have to be you? Can't you hire a private tutor?
Well, that's what they do. Like that's what the rich do sometimes, no?
Here's the problem with that. I'm with it. If you have the money, get a private tutor. Make sure that kid's super smart. However, social skills. The thing about school is you'll learn stuff. You're with different people. You see different cultures, different like you grow as a person. You fail. You do this. You talk to people. You meet girls. You meet boys. All that. Like. There's that social aspect that school teaches you. Mm-hmm. It's not just the education part of it.
Sorry, I know I just looked at you very weirdly.
You were yawning.
I was trying to hold the yawn. Sorry.
It was very weird, though. You did the crazy eyes. You're like, yes, little boys. I see them.
Keep going.
But I'm just, the social aspect of it is huge. Joining a sports team, I think that's very important.
Yeah.
I'm not an educator. I could be completely wrong, but I think that's important for kids.
Yeah. Like I was in sports teams also. But I was also very fat. So
what kind of sports teams were you into? I was the entire basketball team.
Like in high school, like I remember trying to apply for the basketball team. Like, and I did the sessions of like, the tryouts and shit, but they didn't take me, obviously. But I'd still enjoy playing basketball from time to time, and they would call me the train.
I remember in high school, I remember the one year that we were actually getting together a ball hockey team to compete against other schools because we all played ball hockey, right? Mm-mm. And then I had a good tryout. And then the second one, like the coach was trying to be like really like strict, whatever. He was right. It was high school, whatever. And me, like a fucking idiot, I said, no, I'm going to skip it because I'm going to go do a, Ms. Vula was doing some kind of a thing where we were reading books and I think something about Shakespeare, like she wanted to do a play or some shit. Put on a play for parents night, some weird thing like that. So I went to that, mostly to talk about books because I was trying to pick up this girl that was in there. So I was like, yeah, I like this girl. So I went there, skipped the hockey. So they threw me out. They go, no, you can't because you missed that practice. We have to be fair or whatever. I was like, son of a fucking bitch, So that pissed me off. And then like a year later, they started a flag football team, I think, at the school. And then I went and I did the tryouts. And the guy's like, oh, fuck, you could play for the football team. I was like, nice. And then because of my birthday, it was September 24th. It was like a week off. I was too old by a week or some shit like that to join the league. Yeah, I remember. I was fucking pissed.
That's stupid.
Yeah, so the first one was my fuck up. And the second one was just, and I even told him, I go, just fucking put another day. Who gives a shit? Say I was born in October. Who gives a fuck? He's like, we can't do that. I go, why are you such a pussy? What do you think they asked for ID? Like, just fucking do it, bro. Yeah.
I remember though my injury of my ankle when I was 16. I was playing soccer.
Oof. Yeah.
I almost tore the tendon.
Yeah, because you're a big guy.
My ankle. What happened was I was playing soccer and and I was fat. No, at that time I had lost a lot of weight actually because I was doing boxing also. What happened was I go to do like a move, the move over the ball with your foot, and like the guy to take the ball kind of hit my foot, and like I kind of tripped and I fell on my ankle sideways, put all my weight, and I start freaking the fuck out. And I go to the hospital. They had to replace it, put a cast.
Replace it?
Like, because it's like hanging.
Oh, you meant, okay, not replace it. You.
Oh, yeah. Replace it in position. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that.
Position your foot.
Reposition it.
You have to replace it.
No.
I have a metal one now. It's nice.
I wish, bro.
You're like the biker mice from Mars.
Bro, you know how many people's assholes would get filled up with my foot, bro, if I had a metal foot? No, it's a joke. But yeah. So, and I remember it was a very painful experience. I had like a cast for like the longest time, crutches, because the tendon, it's not a bone that heals after a month. It takes forever, the tendon to heal.
This was soccer, yeah?
This was soccer, yeah.
Well, it's different because I always loved soccer, but I'm not good enough to play in a team in soccer.
Yeah, I was
So
never.
I never
good
even tried out. I knew that I wasn't good to play.
I was
I
never
stuck
good
to the
enough.
sports I could play.
Yeah, I was never good enough either. But I really wanted to play soccer, especially but I was a fat kid, so I couldn't really run fast. So I was always on the bench most of the time.
The good thing about me is even when I was bigger, I will always run. Like I always like running.
Nah.
Plus,
Well, that's the thing. I hated running.
yeah, I like running.
So it didn't help that I hated running.
Now, when I start again, I'm gonna hate it because my lungs are gonna be shit because it's been months. So it's gonna suck in the beginning, first week or two. But then after a week, I think I'm gonna get back into my rhythm.
Nah.
Run again. Yeah, I have no choice. Gotta lose some fucking weight.
Yeah, me, I can't wait for the gyms to open up again. Me, it's boxing.
Yeah, you really went heavy on that bag. I remember.
Yeah. Speaking of boxing, because I find I pace myself very well.
Fucking Olivier's fight is soon. It's in the next month, a couple of weeks, I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be interesting.
He's gonna go out there, fucking pro fight league, start knocking people out.
Elbows to the face.
Yeah, he can elbow to the face. Yeah, he's down with
That's
that.
brutal. Elbow to the face, bro. You know how much an elbow hurts?
An elbow hurts.
It's a
I was
weapon.
taught that when I was in high school. I was taught that young.
But it's
That
a
if ever you
weapon.
gotta defend yourself, use your elbow.
But you know why it's so brutal? The elbow. Not only does it damage bluntly, but because of its shape, it also cuts.
Yeah. Also, in my experience, especially if you hit from the front, not from the back, I don't feel anything.
Yeah, you don't feel pain. Yeah, so an elbow hurts. But I'm very excited to go for the gyms to open back up again. I watched Creed 2 yesterday.
What the fuck is happening here in the chat? They're talking about being Libras and Virgos. Listen, hippies. Let's see. You're a Libra, Trey Cool. Is Trey Cool a Libra? I don't know if Trey Cool's a Libra. A week after me. No, if Trey Cool if I'm born a week after Trey Cool, then he's a Virgo, yeah. Love the French cast with a Canadian gangster, by the way, Marie Renee says. Marie Renee? Well, good. The Canadian gangster is going to fight, like we just said, in about 2-3 weeks in the Pro Fight League. So I don't know who he's fighting, but whoever he's fighting, I hope he gets destroyed. But only during the fight. After the fight, I hope the guy's fine.
I watched Creed 2 yesterday.
Oh, I've seen Creed 2. Yeah.
It's an okay movie.
Creed 2 is fine. I like that guy, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
He's a good...
Good actor. His face is weird, though.
He was a good actor, bro. I was watching... It was in the background today. Like, I was laying down and I was trying to rest. So I was playing... I was catching some scenes. Colin Farrell and Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington is playing like this autistic lawyer. It's on Netflix. I couldn't watch the last 5 minutes. I shut it off because it was getting cringe. Not because it was bad. It was done well. I just didn't like the way the story was headed,
Okay.
and I was getting upset. So, anyways, but fuck, they had some scenes. Both Denzel Washington and fucking Farrell, good fucking actors, man. Like actual good
Oh,
actors.
Denzel's a beast.
Denzel's something else. He had some scenes where I was like, this motherfucker. Like I really believe that he believes what he's saying. Like he goes deep.
Oh yeah. I love watching his movies. The Equalizer 1 and 2.
Forget the equal. Like there's this moment where it's very emotional. He's trying to look for a job. Anyways, his tears are. But I'm thinking, does he take that baggage with him? Because that's not a thing you could. The way he's doing it, it's not a turning on, reading the lines thing. It's like he's like, this is my life now, and then portrays it. So he gets into it, you know. So that's kind of fuck with your head at some point. Yeah, that's it. Roman J. Israel Esquire. By the way, Esquire at the end of names. I found out Esquire. It's not just for lawyers. Because Esquire, like in the UK, was like a thing right under a knight. So sometimes artists and poets would use Esquire. Oh. For example, like, good to meet you. I am Stephen whatever. And then I'm like, Pantelis, Esquire. It's so stupid. But we have to start doing it, is what I'm saying. You have to start adding Esquire to the end of the
Poseidon Esquire?
No, but you have to say it differently. To Poseidon Esquire.
I say Poseidon normally, and then I go, Esquire.
No, don't say Esquire oddly, but pause and then say Esquire with a smile. Try it now.
Poseidon. Esquire.
That was pretty good. Do it again.
Poseidon. Esquire.
Put the mic a bit lower so we could catch your face. There we go.
Poseidon. Esquire.
Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of your nonsense. But yeah, Esquire, when people use it, because I used to wonder that back in the day when I would hear it, I go, what does that mean? It turns out they mostly use it for lawyers now. Yeah. But it sounds pretentious as fuck if a lawyer says it.
Yeah. Well,
I would.
I thought a squire was...
no, not squire. Esquire.
Isn't it the same thing?
Not a squire.
Isn't it the same thing, though? Esquire, squire?
I think they're two different words.
Well, because if esquire is under a knight, then doesn't that mean the esquire is kind of the knight's...
No, it's not esquire. Esquire.
But
It's not an A, it's an E. Esquire. It's not like aspire.
no, but you said Esquire.
I never said Esquire. I said Esquire.
Esquire.
Yeah. It's like
Well, hold on.
aspire.
Yeah.
Aspire is one word. A spire, let's say spire was another word. It doesn't mean aspire. You get two different things.
Yeah, no, I get it. But I mean, because you said it's under a knight, right?
No, it's not. It used to be. It was one of the things that was under knighthood. Like, because you would say, like, knight, you'd be like they would say like lord something.
So
like when you're knighted, I think they say lord. When you're a knight. So it'd be like Lord Bartholomew, you know?
So Esquire.
Yeah, Mauricio got it. He says, you're S-queer. S-queer, Holmes.
Motherfucker. So Esquire and A Squire is two different things.
Yes, 100%. One is a word, the other is two words.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Squire.
Because I thought a squire was what a knight takes under his wing.
Well, no, because a knight would be called a lord.
Hold on, I'm fucking confused now. Wouldn't a knight be... wouldn't a lord be...
No. If you're knighted...
I'm fucking lost.
If you're knighted, like let's say if you're... It's just a title after your name. So if you're a knighted, like let's say sir. You can have sir. Sir is a title too. But if you're knighted, they refer to you as lord. So if the queen were to knight me, she'd be like, I enjoy your petty insults thwarted towards my family. She would be like, knight me, and then I would be known as Lord Pantelis, which is ridiculous. That's a supervillain thing.
It's kind of cool.
Yo, that's a supervillain name,
But
Lord Pantelis.
cool.
Let's do that. I'm like, Lord Zed. Let's do that. Anyways, so Lord Pantelis, right? Yeah. Lord. But if I would take the bar exam and I would pass and I have a law degree, I'd be a lawyer, I could be Pantelis, Esquire. Which one do you prefer? Esquire is not bad. Esquire is pretty fucking cool.
Lord is pretty cool.
Lord is cool too. It depends what you want to do with life. Lord is pretty cool.
Lord is pretty cool.
But fucking Esquire sounds badass. But Lord Pantelis doesn't sound good. Lord, because you know some names it sounds like it's a benevolent. Yeah. Lord Pantelis sounds evil.
You know how I picture you with Lord in front of your name? Like you coming out of the darkness with like that face there, and you have a cape, and you look like Dracula.
Yeah, like a Mephisto cape, where there's the top.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's how I picture you coming out of, and then you're walking really fast, but it looks like you're hovering above air because of your cape, and your cape is
floating cape, come on, like Lord Pantelis mustn't hear of this. And I went, hear of what, Squire?
You must know I have eyes and ears everywhere.
Who dare disturb my slumber? Sir, it's 4 p.m. Do not question my hours of slumber. Every fucking, Lord.
Sounds evil, but cool.
I can't make Lord Pantelis seem good. Like, it would never be nice. Lord Pantelis, I would have to go evil mode, which would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I get knighted, stab the queen. I am the king now. You know, that's how it works, bro. I have bested her in combat. How funny would that be if she's going to knight someone and he stabs her? He's like, I am king. Why would you think you're king? I have bested the queen in combat.
Oh, it's like a dummy situation. Yeah. Like
these are the rules.
As soon as she goes to knight you and you're all excited, but then she pulls out a sword, and as she pulls it out, you stab.
Yeah, we're gonna call the police. No, we don't need these peasants coming in here. I am the monarchy. Quick, William, hand job. That'd be so fucking
you grab the scepter, you keep trying to shove it up people's asses.
Just an evil. I would do that if I was ever knighted or anything like that. I would change my entire lifestyle. I would wear a cape and walk around with the scepter. Be like, you guys let me do this.
You keep trying to. You put a sword in a stone. You keep trying to get people to take it out just to fuck with them.
Oh, in the chat they're saying it's like a funny I would be a cool vampire.
I just thought of something.
Could you imagine we're both vampires?
You know the whole story with King Arthur?
Think about that though. If we're vampires. We'd come in. I could pull off I'll have the hair. Maybe I'll trim the beard down a bit. And I'll be like, yes, I'm here to suck some blood. And then you'd walk in behind me like, yes, I too am here to suck some dicks. It'll be fucking crazy, bro.
You were going to say that.
And they'd be like, quiet, peasant. You will not be fellatializing the victims.
But I could pull off a vampire really well, too, because of the dark hair. And I already got the fangs, bro.
No, you look like a gorilla. You have gorilla fangs. Yeah.
Why must you crush my dreams of being a vampire?
I am a vampire. And like, what about that guy? He is a gorilla peer. Half man, half gorillas.
I'm a gorilla.
Yeah. Oh, that would be fucking hilarious. Yeah. We should do a parody of vampires. Yeah, were you trying to blow people? You misunderstood the... Oh, yeah, Poseidon's more like a werewolf. Yeah, that's true.
I'm more like a werewolf.
You're like a were-gorilla. You're a were-monkey. Actually, no, monkeys have more square... You have the fangs of a gorilla. Yeah. More gorilla fangy. You know what I'm talking about. I've shown you the picture of gorillas with their mouth. You have the same set of teeth.
A gorilla.
A gay-rilla?
I see where you're going right now. A wererilla.
This is a gay-rilla.
A wererilla.
Actually, you just created something new and it's amazing. Gay-rilla.
Gay-rilla.
I'm going gay-rilla. That's fucking hilarious.
You just remind me of something. These motherfuckers on TikTok, bro. They have a ski mask on and they're pretending they're gonna go fight you. I think I sent it to you. Okay. Pretending they're gonna go fight you, and they're like, weave left and right, and they're coming in to fight you, and they're like, and then they go, pretending to throw hands, and then they start doing this. Like they're sucking your cock. I don't know why I found that so funny. I was just stupid. Like, what the fuck? You know, because like you play along to the game sometimes, you know? They're like, weave left, weave right, as if I'm going to fight you. And you're like, oh, shit. And then they start doing the motion. You're like, I was not expecting that.
You know what I just realized? I should get cast in a goddamn British vampire movie. I don't know why I haven't already.
Well, you got the hair.
I got the hair.
You got the hair. I'm picturing you walking around.
We have to explain why the vampire is overweight. He eats a lot. I'm a successful vampire. That's it. This is showing everyone else the success of the vampire. How funny would that be? I don't know. I don't think this casting is going to work. Plus his accent is all over the place. We don't know what that is. That is not an English accent. Tis it not an English accent? No, you're just yelling. You're
just yelling at everyone.
Yeah. It's not an accent. It's just you yelling at people.
And when people don't stand still, so you suck their blood, stand still, you're getting all aggressive.
Stand still, peasant. I will eat you.
But yeah, I always like Blade. I loved watching the Blade movie.
What if Blade had an accent? Wouldn't that be better? No, I am Blade. Wouldn't that have been cooler?
No, I think Blade the way he is, super fucking cool.
Imagine exactly the way he is, but with an accent. Or imagine Blade the way he is, but then he has a sidekick and it's me, but I'm from another era. And he's killing people, and I come in, and I'm like, Blade, what's with the violence? And he's like, Jesus fucking Christ, Lord Pantelis, what are you doing here? I was coming to say hello. I haven't seen you in quite a while, and I see you're killing people. Blade, this is not good for race relations. It's not a good look on CNN. There's a black vampire killing white people. Stop it, Blade.
You know which other movies I really enjoyed? Underworld. Those were really cool. Were the werewolves and the vampires, that war?
Oh, that was Kate Beckinsale.
Yes.
Who, by the way, still fucking insanely attractive. Jesus Christ, doesn't age this woman.
And then...
you know who else is still looking good? Salma Hayek.
Of course.
Some people, genetics, I think it is.
Yeah.
They look good. They age and they still look good. Other people, you see them from one year to the next, goblins. I don't know what it is.
That's Asians. That's Asians at the age of 50.
Even me, by the way, I've been looking at older pictures. I'm looking better with age. It makes me happy.
I think that's because you slimmed down also.
I did slim down, yeah.
I think the slimming down helps. I've noticed, like, I was watching old videos of me also when I was fatter. Like, I'm still pretty fat. Like, I'm 250. But I was looking at videos when I was like 280 and shit.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Tommy, just because, you know, when I yell, I demand justice. That would be funny if I was a vampire just walking into the courtroom. I demand justice. And like, who is this? Why is he wearing a cape? Is this why we had to do this at night?
God damn. But yeah, like I've been looking at old videos too of me fatter, like at 280.
Yeah.
I'm looking a bit more crisp.
Yeah, always. When you thin down, it's better.
Like I'm trying to.
You feel better. You look better. It
motivated me watching old videos like that. Like I started working out at home again.
I think Phil had sent me. I think it was Phil a little while ago. Who sent me like, or he told me, and he's like, "Dude, I've been watching videos from when we started this just thing because it was up, and then now he's like, fuck, you're a fat piece of shit." And then I looked. I was like, "You are correct, sir. I was a fat piece of shit."
I watched. What did I watch? As soon as the pandemic had started, I realized like I lost a lot of weight over the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, I fluctuate. I lost and I gained and I lost and I gained.
Yeah, same thing. But also because I started training at home intensely. I started eating, you know, because my issue was when I worked a lot.
You would eat shit.
I would eat garbage.
The easiest way to gain weight is it's like that. That's what happened to me. It's just eating shit because I'm always in a rush.
Yeah, exactly.
I noticed something. I have not rested properly in years. I have not rested. I have gotten no rest. I was trying to get rest today. No rest. I don't get rest.
What do you mean?
I haven't enjoyed a good rest, a good vacation in years. I'm always doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every single day.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I feels you. But
even at night, I can't have a full night. My dog's always waking me up to do stuff.
But also, you're always thinking, right?
I'm always thinking, no, not good. I don't know if my brain's gonna survive. I feel like I'm gonna be, when I'm old, it's gonna tank. I'm gonna be fucking senile.
No, I think it sharpens it.
Now, but you know, like everything else, if you overwork it, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking that when I'm old, I won't know what the fuck's going on. The only thing I could hope for is if I lose my mind, that I have the vampire accent. That would be the best. I'm at a hospital and they're trying to bring me food. Yes, wench, come on in. You know, that would be a great. Bring me my jello, wench. That's the only thing I could hope for.
But you know what you should do? You should do, because I remember when I went to Cuba in 2018, I came back.
And I have a white hair here, so gray hair.
Oh, that's nothing. Me, I have all over the place. Here on the sides. Like, I'm going to have a nice salt and pepper look in a few years. Because in 2018, when I went to Cuba, I came back crisp as fuck.
What the fuck does crisp mean?
Crisp means I was just crispy, bro. Had my tan on. I was looking good.
Well, actually, no, you weren't, because when you were in Cuba, I have photos that your tan was too much. You came back Bengali. Like, it was way too much. It looked weird.
That's just me tanning. I get very dark.
Because you don't have...
You know when
you don't have the right...
be less white? I just take one vacation and I come back and I'm good.
But your facial features don't... your facial features don't go well with that much brown. It looked weird, bro. It looked like you painted your face.
Really?
Yeah, it looked like you were trying to do blackface because your features weren't as black as your color.
But it's weird.
It looked weird. It looked weird.
The thing is, when I tan in, it's a different sun, right? Well, it's the same sun, but you know what I mean, the environment. Like, when I tan in Greece...
What I'm saying is you should calm down a bit, tan regularly, because it's like you took your shirt off, you walked on the beach, and you're like, take me, son! Like, it was very weird.
I just stood there and no sunscreen, huh?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. That's why it burnt. You became crispy. You know what you looked like? You ever see when Kramer on Seinfeld started tanning?
Yes.
That's the brown you had. It looked painted on.
I think, because I'll put
do you remember when I didn't notice you at the airport? It was the middle of the night. You came out and I was like, but I thought you were a fat dishwasher. What the fuck's on? And you're like, I don't use, what did you say? I don't use sunscreen, bro.
I use on the first day. I use on the first and second day so I don't get burnt too bad. And then the rest of the week, the rest of the 5 days I don't put because I really want to catch color fast.
Yeah.
I like having...
Yeah, like a little bit. Yeah. I like to get a little bit. But you see what happens to me here? Same thing. When I'm in Canada, when I'm here, white.
Yeah.
I turn into vampire.
Yeah, but I was looking fucking crisp as fuck.
Stop saying crisp.
My favorite tan was when I came back from Greece in 2015.
What?
When I came back from Greece in 2015.
Did you see the documentary I sent you about Greek football?
No, but I'm going to watch it. I was actually going to watch it when you sent it, but then I fell asleep on my couch.
Son of a bitch. No, it's fine. It's a nice YouTube video. Yeah, just to show you about the corruption. Like these past couple of years, why Olympiacos has destroyed the country. Like there's so much fuckery. Yeah. So much fuckery. I'm glad that internationally people are starting to understand.
Yeah. But like I used to be an Olympiacos fan also when I was a kid, you know, because my mother, like, I guess where she's from.
Yeah.
Then ever since you told me about the fuckery and I saw the fuckery, I was like, no, fuck these motherfuckers.
I was surprised that British guy made a documentary about it. I was like, oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh, this is a British guy that made it.
Yeah. Okay. He makes it's always about soccer, and then sometimes he talks about like the best transfers, the best this. I watched some of his videos, and this one was just about the disarray and how Olympiacos basically cheats and how they do it and how, you know, their owner. When he was caught, because they're all shipping tycoons in Greece are above the law. Shipping tycoons are they do whatever they want. Shipping tycoons are huge. Yeah, that's why shipping tycoons all they own all the soccer teams, all the sports things.
Oh shit!
Shipping tycoons are, dude. Shipping is the thing, right? We're islands. Everything comes in from internet. We're the gateway to Europe. They're like how here we have people making money online. Like there, it's the shipping tycoons. Really? Billions they make, trillions they make. They crazy money that they make.
God damn.
The shipping tycoons. Yeah, they control everything. Anyways, so this guy, all kinds of shit where his ships, like, you know, they were smuggling fucking pounds of kilos of heroin, like all kinds of shit. Yeah. This guy, every time he gets caught, like something, he basically makes sure they fire the person that's in the league administration that's going against him, and then they put in his own guy, like super corrupt. Yeah.
God damn.
Crazy shit.
Expect that kind of fuckery with that kind of money.
Yeah.
And Greeksters, some of us
Well,
are.
soccer's known for it. Even FIFA in general has had a lot of fun. Dude, you know that it's fucked up. Qatar is hosting the next World Cup. Bro, Qatar. They actually have human slavery in our time, and they're like, yeah, it's a peaceful country.
Yeah.
Because they paid a lot of money to get it. The World Cup is going to be held during, I think, their winter. I think they're going to shift the time of when the World Cup is going to be held just to try to make it less hot because it's a fucking desert.
Yeah.
And they have these new systems that they're building there that a lot of Indian and Pakistani people that went down there died building these fucking stadiums to try to really bring in a lot of cool air and shit so that the players don't die. It's super hot. Yeah. But if the danger of the players is one thing. I'm talking about if you look at Qatar, how they got the bid, because people went to jail for that. People were caught in all kinds of bribery and shit because you vote on who's going to get the next.
Yeah, and they got stupid oil money.
Oh, dude, stupid oil. They bought and paid for almost everybody.
Bro, I have heard stories of Qatari princes.
Dude, Qatar is something else. Like Saudi Arabian money, all that shit is something else. Like it's not, oh, let's give this guy $50,000. It's not like that. It's absurd. It's like, all right, here's what we're going to do. You give us this vote. There's going to be a trust with $3 million. And once you're done working there, you're also going to get a job that pays $500,000 a year doing nothing at this company. Like, it's all set up for a year. Like, the bribes are intense. When they discover the bribe, it's not like I gave them 10 G's. The bribes are crazy, and a lot of times they put you in other companies later. So when you're done, or if you get fired or whatever, it's like, don't worry, we have you. You take over this oil company. You don't know anything about oil, but you run the PR department for this oil company, and basically it's people getting 100 G's are doing the job, and you're making 500 G's just chilling. Yeah, they set them up. It's crazy.
This is some mobster shit.
Yeah, dude.
God damn.
Crazy, dude.
These guys can throw money around like it was...
That's why Aziz says that's why they don't care. Because even when they leave FIFA, they end up rich as fuck. Because they're not playing with tens of, how am I going to keep working? Dude, one bribe they take, they're set for life. Fuck. Yeah, and they keep taking bribes. Until they get caught. They overdo. Abba said something. Abba and Preach put a video about the Chris D'Elia, and he was just talking about... men in general not falling for the trap. Like, you gain a bit of fame, and then like what Chris D'Elia was doing, every city he'd go to, he'd just go to his messages and find chicks. He was telling you not to fall for the trap. No. You know what I mean? Like, cut your losses. And he even said, he goes, if you've done that, if you're already doing it, cut your losses now, because at one point you continue doing it, it's like gambling. The house is going to eventually win. So even if you're like, I've been fucking around, cheating on my wife and kids or whatever for a long time, I'm not going to get caught. At one point, it's going to hit you.
Yeah.
So he goes, it's better cut your losses. And how mentally he was saying it's fucked up for guys. You know how I told you, be careful with your DMs and shit, and why I don't fucking interact with strangers, chicks that send messages. Yeah. It's because you don't know what the fuck they're going to say or what they're going to do. I don't want any part of that shit. It's the same thing. So, but these guys, they play with it for a long time. They get these bribes. They get confident. I got away with it. I got away with it. And then, they get rattled. But even then, they get fired mostly. And then they have enough, they have a position and they have a place to work for the next, to retire. Yeah,
I've been thinking about that also. I think I'm gonna tone it down with the girls in the DMs. I have toned it down already.
You have toned it down, but it is still excessive.
Well, no, not excessive at all.
The type of not the amount, the type of messages you send are crazy.
Yeah, that I stopped completely. But what I mean, even if I get a girl flirting with me DM, I'm just not like you said, cut my losses. Even as a single dude, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
A lot of trouble.
A lot of trouble for no reason. Like and some of them pull some sneaky shit, eh?
Yep.
Like one of them, like I was talking with her on Snapchat and shit, and she sent me pictures of her ass and shit. Like I was like, yo,
that's the norm.
I was like, yo, this is some bomb ass right here,
And then she's like, it's actually my dad's ass. Big fan of the show.
Like she was like dancing and shit, and then one of this fucking trick this bitch pulls, sucks me in, and she goes, me, I don't like the whole thing. Like, okay, like I fuck escorts, but like I know from the beginning that like they're escorts. I'm not expecting surprises. This fucking bitch is a regular chick. She's not an escort. Fucking send me messages like that, trying to sweeten me up, there's that. And she goes, okay, I'm coming over, but you give me money.
Oh, fuck, that's hilarious.
So she pulls one of those.
She's trying to seduce and extort Poseidon.
Yeah. So I saw, but that's extortion, like.
No, it's extortion if she says pay me or else, but.
Yeah, well, I get it, but like me, I didn't like the whole trickery of it.
Annabelle is smart. Annabelle's gonna release a sex tape in 3 years.
She's gonna cash in on that sex tape.
Cash in Poseidon. And then when people see it, they're like, what the fuck is this? It's like a National Geographic special. This isn't...
You know, the way I keep her in doggy style is I get my gut to suction as a suction cup.
It's just you continuously looking at the camera doing this. People are like, why is this on the internet? Jesus Christ.
The thrusting.
This is like an ISIS beheading. Why am I watching
usually
this?
Some people, when they thrust, some guys, it's like in a sexy, it's like
I'm guessing you was going to be a... Yo, can you give me a bottle of water?
Oh, yeah, sure. I would need one too.
Did you put the Coke bottles separate? Yes. Smart. They didn't fit with the bucket. People thought I was joking about those, huh? No, I really have the Coke. I thought it would just look funny because nobody has the Coke bottles. Oh. Thank you, senor. Yeah.
And apart from having a Coke bottle set up for guests, also you brought a lot of candy the other day.
Yeah.
And I set them up very nicely in the basket for people to enjoy.
For the record, I hated what you did with that.
Why?
Well, because you basically, I set them up there. They were all in different boxes, so people can just reach in and grab what they want. There was Twinkies, there's Joe's Louis, May West, whatever the fuck there is. You just took the three different and dumped them in a bowl, all three of them, like people are coming to trick or treat.
I thought it was a nice touch.
Well, no, because now people don't really, like, let's say the May West and the Joe's Louis, nobody knows what they're getting. They just it looks the same.
I see what you mean.
I'm not mad. I'm just saying. I thought it was just stupid.
I know, but you want to laugh. I try to do something like in my head. I'm like, I'm gonna do something good. It's gonna look nice, for the guests. I try to do something nice, not thinking and then you tell me that, and I realize, shit.
It's not a deal breaker though. It's
no, obviously, but I mean, I'm always trying to but sometimes I'll fuck it up.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you sabotaged it, but you attempted.
Well, no, I didn't. I wouldn't say sabotage.
You sabotaged. It was perfect. I gave you three different boxes. They were nice. You should have put them one on top of the other.
Well, because I feel like
the boxes take up too much space.
No, I mean
they're an eyesore.
No, it feels lazy.
It feels lazy to have stuff.
No, to just leave, because it looks like you got the boxes and you could have made something nice. You just left.
What would you prefer I do with the boxes? Make a pyramid out of them?
No, just I put them in a basket like I did. Because I'm a basket case.
Olga's talking shit in the chat.
Oh yeah,
yeah, all kinds of shit. She's saying the S is silent in Just Louis. Yeah. You're not gonna make fun of the way we say things, all right? That's how we say things. Fucking May West. Soon we're gonna start saying Martha East. It's up to us. It's up to us.
Martha East.
Like my dick.
Well, speaking of Martha East and the way we say things,
what do you prefer, May West or Just Louis?
I like both of them.
I said, what do you prefer, man? Like, I know you.
They taste
like
the same to me. If I'll be honest, they taste the same to me. Actually, you know what? Just Louis.
Okay, why?
More chocolatey.
I haven't had any of these in years, and I'm not going to start now.
May West is more vanilla-y.
See, this is the thing. This is the thing now. I don't know what to do. Because people, like, Twinkies too, right?
Yeah.
So,
by the way, it was my first time trying out Winkies. Sorry, I cut you off.
Twinkies.
Yeah, it was my first time ever. Twinkies, yeah.
Yeah.
It was my first time in my life.
Okay, this is surprising to me. You're the second person in the last 3 days that told me that they've never eaten fucking Twinkies. That's why I bought the Twinkies in the first place. How have you never had Twinkies?
I don't know. I just never did.
It's the goddamn. It is part. It's part of the culture in America.
I know. And then I saw it yesterday. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get to try this out for the first time. And I was like,
you were surprised?
I was like, yeah.
It was good.
It was alright.
It's a Twinkie. I can't have a Twinkie. I have cut all that stuff out.
Yeah, me too. I just wanted to try it.
Yeah. Now I won't do it, but I feel like trying all three of them so that I can decide third, second place, and first. Because in my head, I'm trying to remember the tastes. Yeah. I would feel like the May West should be first. But so far, everyone I've asked puts the May West second or third to the Twinkie and the Joe's Louis. And Joe Louis goes first.
Yeah, I would say Joe's Louis, May West, Twinkies.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. I don't know. That's I'm not gonna try it though. You will not sucker me into it. But in my head, May West had a good taste. It was soft.
Oh yeah,
in my head, I think of puffy.
It does. I don't know. I feel like it feels. You know what it is about May West? It feels a bit too spongy.
Do you know who May West is?
No.
Okay.
Wait.
Spongy, eh?
Hold on. Isn't that the mayor of
no.
Quahog?
No, that's Mayor West.
Ah, yes.
Mayor West, bro. It's not the same thing. I thought it was based on him. They just dropped the OR. Oh, Kanye West filed for divorce. Kanye and Kim.
No, didn't Kim file for divorce?
One of them filed for divorce. They're getting divorced is the thing. And that hurts.
Why?
I mean, if they can't make it, you really think any of us can do it?
Excuse me. That was the people I was expecting the most to not be able to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Bro. Are you kidding me? With that fame and money? Like, how do you stay faithful at that level?
How do you stay faithful?
Me? I would not be able to.
Really?
Bro. You give me that much money with my dick?
I know, but weren't you just talking about how you're trying to mature and see things?
Now. But drop, that's why I'm doing it now before I get that money. But I'm saying if you were to drop that much money onto me right now, I'd have, I think, at least 10.
That's different because right now you're not married. You're not doing anything.
Ah, I see what you mean. And I think married, and now that I'm maturing,
like let's say right now in 5 years you get married, and then but in 7 years you get $50 million and you're the hottest rapper. You know, they call you Greek tits, and you're the hottest rapper around. You know,
it would be difficult.
Really? You'd be like, oh, I gotta fuck these broads.
Of course, it'd be difficult.
I'm not saying it's surprising. I mean, what would you do to?
I'll have a lot of sex with my wife.
That's not. I mean, what would you do to? That's funny. You know what I would recommend?
Why is that funny?
It's just that you're like, I would have a lot of sex with my wife. I haven't even told you who your wife is. Your wife is a post-op Richard Gere.
Excuse me. No, I don't want a wife like that.
No, but what I would recommend is you give away all your social media. You have your assistant handle everything. You're never on social media. They just post stuff for you. All you do is your fucking job, you know, and you live.
Yeah, but...
so you can't interact with e-thoughts.
Yeah, but then you kind of lose... I was reading about this. Why it's no good to do that?
What? Shut the fuck up. Chappelle does that. Chappelle doesn't even go on social media.
50 runs his own social media page.
That's 50 Cent.
He has 25 million followers.
I know, but 50 Cent is also out there hanging and banging. You said you're trying to avoid hanging and banging.
Well, I mean,
I'm saying if you're trying to avoid it, I'm saying if you want to live like 50 Cent, then yeah,
no, I still want to hang and bang. I just don't want to hang and bang fans.
But everyone, the line's going to be weird because if everyone knows you, it's the same line as a fan. Even if they don't watch all your stuff, if that's how they know you as the rapper, you're still getting laid because of fandom. Can't escape it. You can't escape it.
So what do you do?
I don't know. It depends on who you are. What
sign
do you
NDAs.
Live. If you're single, it depends. If you're married and you still want to bang these brothers, you make them sign NDAs. Yeah, but
if I was,
it's complicated. You're leading a double life.
No, if I was married, no, I wouldn't do it.
So I'm saying, but if you're single,
if I'm single, I'm signing contracts.
I think you have to if you make that much money. That's what basketball players do.
Yeah.
Did you know that about NBA players?
Yeah, of course. Doesn't Dave Chappelle do the same thing? Or he had a joke about it?
Dave Chappelle had a joke about, I think, basketball players. I don't know if I've heard that he does it too, but I don't know. The guy is married. I'm not going to talk about that. But NBA players do. They have a guy with them.
Just for that?
Just for that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
I don't know if all of them have it. Some of them might have trouble getting laid. I don't know, but most of them,
as a basketball player, if you have trouble getting laid,
there's a problem.
Yeah. Tiger Woods didn't have trouble getting laid. If you have trouble as a basketball player,
yeah. So they have a guy that's what he's there for. They get like consent and all that shit to make sure. Yeah, because there was a little while where basketball players were getting super extorted in the States by whoas.
Fuck.
They were saying either I'm gonna say that you raped me, or some of them were like taking the condoms after they were done. They were trying to get like all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah,
that's nuts. That shit's scary, bro. Yeah, Eazy-E has verses about that shit, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eazy-E goes.
It's crazy. Like you reach a certain level and people want to destroy you or take advantage. Like what can they take?
Yeah, I never liked that shit. Like Eazy-E has a line about that where he goes, what does he
AIDS.
Say? Flushing the condom down the toilet because, you know, these whores, they trying to have my kids and shit, you know, to take advantage.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, they do crazy shit.
Like,
They say, you know, those conspiracies that the AIDS, he didn't get it from banging everyone. They say that
Eazy-E has AIDS? No, wait, not
had AIDS. He's
no,
dead.
Not Eazy-E. Fuck.
From AIDS.
I mixed them up. Hold on.
He died of AIDS.
Hold on. It's not Eazy-E. It's not.
By the way,
Eazy-E.
why did you say it as if you had sex with him recently? And you're like, Eazy has AIDS because I'm fucked.
No, what's the white rapper's name, bro?
Eminem.
No.
How many other white rappers are there? Who else is white? Machine Gun Kelly.
G-Eazy. Fuck, man. How do I mix them up, bro? Eazy-E. Fuck.
That's a big mix-up.
Yeah, G-Eazy.
I don't even know who G-Eazy is.
He's a white rapper.
All right, well.
He makes good music.
I'm not saying he makes bad music. I'm just saying you said Eazy-E. But Eazy-E, there's a conspiracy that the AIDS, the HIV, was not, he didn't get it, even though he was banging everyone. He got it from the FBI. Yeah, they poisoned him, kill him off.
Why?
At the time, there was a lot of contention. There was a lot of anger between the rap community and the authorities and the government.
Yeah, because they were very, what was it?
They were very vocal about it. There was civil unrest. The whole fuck the police. There was the LA riots. There was a lot going on.
Yeah.
And that's what they said. They said that this guy was mouthing off too much. So his enemies got him, and then they were saying it was the FBI or it was like a conspiracy. Because like none of the chicks he was banging had anything. It's like no one else got it. It's not like, you know, me and her got.
Oh, so not like the broad didn't die from it and shit.
What broad?
Well,
was banging everyone.
Yeah, but I mean, there was no other broad coming out saying like she died from AIDS. Oh,
yeah.
So spatial.
Crazy, yeah. Well, it could have been.
It could have. That's not.
Because I'm 100% convinced that like AIDS is not random. Like someone was trying to kill people. Doesn't make any sense, bro. Randomly it just comes like that, bro.
You think they were trying to off the homosexuals?
There's theories about that, yeah. They were super anti. Dude, there's some crazy shit going on back then.
Yeah.
There was lobbies. Like, people were fucked.
Yeah, but it was different times.
A lot of hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
Well, because it was, I think it was easier to brainwash people.
They refer to them as undesirables. Anyone that the government didn't like.
Yeah, kind of like ancient Sparta did with the babies. They threw them off the fucking the mountain.
Yeah, if they were fucked up.
If they were a bit deformed or they didn't fit the criteria or some shit.
It's mostly if they were like deformed, or if the baby was like gonna be retarded or anything like that, they would throw them in a pit. Just fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Because you're a fucking baby.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have any. You don't know, this baby could have been a good fucking Spartan accountant.
But again, that was thousands of years ago. I don't think they had accountants at the time.
They were good with their money. I don't know why you're talking shit about Sparta.
But yeah, they wanted the best of the best soldiers. You know, that was thousands of years ago. Everything was about war. So
everything still is about war differently.
It is, but yeah.
Yo, I was thinking about China. There's a movie on the Netflix, and I don't know the title, and I'm sorry. But everyone's in it. Gary Oldman's in it. Antonio Banderas is in it. By the way, you know how fucked up my brain is about listening to voices and I know who it is? I haven't seen or heard of Antonio Banderas in forever. He's talking. He's one of the people talking in the beginning, just his voice. I turn around to my girlfriend and I go, is that fucking Antonio Banderas? She's like, I don't fucking know. And then it cuts to it and you see it's him.
Oh, shit.
I just knew his voice. Like, some of the voices, like his voice and the way he talks, I know it's fucking him. Anyways, so it's a good fucking movie. It's about some insurance scams or some shit. Everyone's in it. There's so many good actors in it.
Yeah.
And it was making me think about China, because one of these guys gets assassinated in China. And I was thinking, it's so fucked up, like what the Chinese government does, like the way they kill people. They'll poison them. They'll do this. Like, it's so dangerous. You could literally talk shit about China. You could be a politician, maybe not a politician, but you could be like a radio personality in the West.
Nah.
If they want. They can off you, and everyone's going to be like, oh, isn't it sad that he died of X disease? No one's ever going to know.
Oh, for sure.
It's like what the Russians probably still do, but used to do.
Oh,
like, they used to go off people poison. It's crazy, bro, that they have a crazy regime that...
Yeah. That's nuts. That's
it's like a web all over the world where they can get to you.
Man, Canada's becoming a fucking Chinese vessel.
A Chinese protectorate, yeah. It's crazy. Just the Chinese government, yeah, that's fucked. And in China, they were showing, like... how the police commissioner was, and like it's like they're anti-corruption, but basically there's always corruption. Anti-corruption is if my opponent is corrupt, I'm gonna fuck him up, but I get to be corrupt type of shit. And it must be scary for the people there. They can't talk shit.
Yeah, well, there was a whole situation with Jack Ma.
Oh yeah, the Alibaba
Remember
guy.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of the
yeah.
richest guys there, and
One of the
he was
richest
getting
guys.
fucked over.
And then there was when the pandemic had started. Remember, there was that billionaire that disappeared. We never saw him again.
Wait, we still haven't seen this guy
We
again.
still haven't seen this guy, but nobody talks about it.
Oh yeah, that guy's done.
You know what I mean?
Well, remember the doctor that first came out and said, "Oh, we fucked up. It escaped from our lab. We should have
Yeah.
told you guys," and then he just
He
disappeared.
disappeared. All these fucking people, man. That's
That's crazy power. It scares you. That's why I don't want to go to Saudi Arabia. By the way, any countries that have that kind of those balls wouldn't think twice to get rid of me for talking shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it'd be easy to. That's why I don't want to go to those countries.
Yeah.
I talk way too much shit.
I'd get rattled. Me, I wouldn't even have to talk, and they'd see me. They'd be like, "Yeah, no, we can't have
I don't
this.
like this guy.
We can't have this. We can't
You
have
in China?
it. Forget it. I'm out.
Look,
They're
are you
offering
crazy?
like this.
Yeah, Japan deals with Godzilla. We're not dealing with this shit. We're not dealing with this shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. No.
Guido says Antonio Banderas legit had a heart attack after watching this show when I said good things about his voice, Guido. And Biden said that the Uyghur genocide is a cultural thing. Yeah, that was the best. What we watched on Friday. Yeah. That's another thing that the government there's getting away with. They're getting away with actual genocide. And then the leader of the free world is like, look, man, cultures are different.
Here's the thing.
He understands that we don't like it, but we also understand that that's part of his culture. He wants them strong and united. So any dissidents must be crushed. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. But man, I try to turn myself off from the fucking news, bro, and try to focus on myself because, like, at the beginning of the pandemic, all this shit happening fucked with me very heavy.
Yeah.
I couldn't focus on myself, so I try to, I only get my news now Wednesday and Friday.
From us in the morning.
Yeah, from George. That's it.
From George in the morning show.
I can't even on Twitter. Sometimes I'll see something fucked up. I'm like, nope, scroll past it. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. You know what I mean?
You know what I've noticed is I have more theories now about why people snap on social media and they'll take shit personally that they shouldn't. Like they argue about stuff that they have no control over, but they go fucking crazy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like there's an article about, I don't know, Biden or whatever, and then people will be like, fucking Biden rapes babies, and then fucking Trump, he's a Nazi, and they just go crazy. Stuff that you have no control. They have like 4 followers, and like they're nobodies, and they just go hardcore for one side or whatever. I'm starting to think it has to do with the on edge thing, but I think everyone's looking to be told, good job. I think that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's not even the like specifically. They want someone to comment and be like, you did good. Like that validation. That's what I think they need. That's what I think they're looking for when they go crazy for something that's like, what are you getting so passionate about? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but I don't understand that mentality either. I always, like, even at work, like when I worked sales positions, like I would refrain from taking the manager's position all the time.
Why?
Because it was less money.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I would rather the money.
What does this have to do with people getting angry online?
I'm just saying the mentalities. Like
they want the position more than the money.
More than the money.
Yeah, I'd rather take the money too. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd rather be like, I am the manager.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
So that's why I relayed into that. Sorry, I didn't explain it too well, because I'm retarded. But yeah, so I think that's what it is. It's not just the good job, but like a power trip too.
Yeah, people.
Like I'm a good person, so I can do whatever I want. You know
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
You're bad.
Yeah.
Who decided that I'm bad?
Yeah.
Well, I don't agree with you. I don't like that you're doing stuff.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm a lord. I'm a goddamn lord.
Yeah. Like I remember like Pantelis.
Wait, tell us better get their fucking shit together.
What?
All right? Because I bought fucking stocks and they better go fucking up. Tell us, I'm watching you. Fucking watching you. Carry on.
I remember I had Telus stocks when I worked for Telus. It was very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then you sold them?
Yeah.
To buy crack?
All kinds.
Oh, speaking of crack, there's a professor, before I go, there's a professor who talked about how his life-work balance is amazing because of heroin.
I think I saw that, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, it fucking gets me through the day. So yeah, don't say this. Don't say this to people in public.
Don't say this. And why you got to do heroin to do your job, bro? Maybe it's not for you.
He's like, no, he says it balances him out. He's like, you do heroin sometimes, you go to work sometimes. Like, no, do heroin none of the times. It's heroin.
Yeah, bro.
Like it's not a recreational drug that you could fucking turn on and off. It's fucking heroin.
Not weed.
I've been doing it for years. It's so crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's fun. It's what's nuts is that he publicly decided. He's like, I got tenure. I can't lose this job. Yo, I'm fucking high as shit. I think that's another issue with tenure. I don't think you should ever be at a position where you can't get fired.
Yeah. Because then it's dangerous.
It's fucking super. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, it should be consequences if you fuck around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%. No, I agree. Like, I fucked around.
It is impressive, though. I'm not going to lie. I don't want the guy to get fired. I'm not saying he should get fired. I'm saying I feel like if you don't have tenure, you would never say that shit.
No. That's for sure.
Yeah. I remember an old teacher in Concordia. He was old. He had tenure because he mentioned it when somebody made a joke and he said something about smoking up or getting high or something. And he's like, well, I have tenure, so I could tell you, I'm mostly high, something like that. But I was new, and I was like, what the fuck? I remember being Concordia and being like, well, everyone's getting high, bro, even the professors. What did I miss? Like, I didn't get the memo. I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, me, apart from the MDMA.
But you know what's a lie, though? Remember when they used to say winners don't use drugs? We already spoke about this. That was bullshit, bro. All of your heroes did drugs.
Yeah.
All of them did drugs. That was fucking bullshit. Winners don't. You know how many kids could have made it with the help of drugs, bro? And then they didn't.
Okay, that's where you're going with that.
Yeah. And then all these other athletes, they were winning. Like, they must be super good. No, they were injecting their testicles with testosterone, bro. That's what was happening.
Who was it? Well, not Neil Armstrong, the cyclist there.
Lance Armstrong.
Wasn't he fucking high on weed the whole fucking time?
No, bro. You think that's the controversy with Neil Armstrong, with Lance Armstrong? No, yeah. It's because he was taking human growth hormone and all these steroids.
Oh, shit.
It's not as a weed, bro. It's not going to help him.
I thought the guy was just smoking weed.
No, it's not going to help
cycling.
him. No, you're talking about Michael Phelps, the swimmer.
Ah, yes.
He was high, which, again, that's not performance enhancing. That should be fine.
Yeah.
He's just really high.
He was just smoking weed.
He's like, I get high and I go deep. But he's built like a goddamn dolphin.
Yeah.
Anywho, that's we're going with this. I feel like they fucked over a lot of kids. That's what I feel. I feel like had they been getting...
You should have let them been smoking crack.
No, that's not what I mean. I just mean a lot of people were using performance-enhancing drugs at the time. So a lot of people that were in athletics, they were getting rattled by a lot of these Russians and stuff, and they just thought, they're superior athletes. No, they were cheating. Just like in university. Most of these kids, I found out later, they were fucking cheating. A lot of people cheat, bro. Sons of bitches. Anyhow, Poseidon, where are they going to find you?
Yo, Poseidon69, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. I live stream a lot more. And also don't forget patreon.com/Pantelis. That's where I have my show that's exclusive with my very lovely co-host, Sexy. He's got a nice, robust bottom.
I don't know. I felt like you said Sexy. He's got a nice, robust bottom.
She's got a very nice
I heard
robust.
Someone should clip that and see if I'm fucking crazy. But also, PantelisComedy.com, links to everything. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m., 2 Drink Minimum goes live on the YouTube channel. And then if you miss it live, you can catch it everywhere podcasts are sold. Wednesdays at noon. That's where it comes out. Let's not forget, where we mentioned before, but our sponsor this week is Polysleep, local company. Head over to polysleep.ca. Links are in the description. Use the promo code Pantelis25. You get yourself 25% off. They have the fucking best mattresses, pillows, and everything on the site is 25% off with that promo code. So whatever you want to buy, head over there. Use the promo code Pantelis25. You're supporting a local company, and you're supporting a company that's down to sponsor this mayhem. So... They gotta be good. They gotta be good. Everyone likes them. They're supporting all our friends too. They're sponsoring Thomas Levac's podcast, Mike's podcast. So they're, I think, Gel's podcast too. So all the homies, they have our backs.
Nice.
So if you're gonna buy a mattress, if you're gonna get a pillow, polysleep.ca is where you're gonna go. Anything we forgot to mention, Poseidon, this week coming up, remember, 2 days of the morning show. That's Wednesday and Friday. New episode of The Intellectuals drops. New 2 Drink Minimum. Pantelis podcast this week drops at 10 p.m. tonight. And Saturday, In Bed with Poseidon at 4, and then at 6 p.m. movie night. Live. If you're on Patreon, make sure your Patreon is connected with your Discord name so you can get access to the movie night channel. That's it, Poseidon. We got it. Poseidon69, Twitter and Instagram, and twitch.tv/Poseidon69. So I remember this shit, bro, because I'm a fucking idiot. I remember useless information. Thank you guys, and go fuck yourselves.
Peace.